Hi, welcome everyone to session number 20, March of the Confederates. Got a full house tonight. We're in the process of doing some administrative items. Uh, Getting a couple characters managed to level up, and so we were a little late getting started here. Uh, just to recap where things are, the party has made its way back to Silvery Moon, having successfully visited the ruin of the keep and then going into the crypt and finding the lost cache of items left there decades ago by a rogue. And they are now going back to meet up with their employer, who gave them the map, um, and to split up the proceeds from the take. The party's going to hang on to 4 magic items and sell the rest of the items, the gems and miscellaneous items, to finance paying their share to their customer. And they had made arrangements to meet up with Zed in the Bright Blade, which is where we left off. They had just assembled in the Bright Blade and were just sitting down to recount their adventure with Zed. And he had just set out his cone of silence to give them a little bit of privacy as they have their conversation. And he had asked how things went, and that's, I believe, where we left off, unless I'm mistaken. Does anyone remember it
Right?
differently?
Nope. I think we're
Nope,
good there.
sounds right.
Before we get too deep into that and start to have that conversation, unfortunately, we had a little bit of technical difficulty with last session's stream. It got started late, and the lore piece of that stream was cut off. So I was going to go ahead, if you guys don't mind, to reread the lore so we have it recorded. If for
Please.
nothing else, for Mike's benefit, who didn't get to hear it the first time. So any of you that want to take notes, feel free.
We
so just
cede the
kinda-
floor to the gentleman from Indianapolis for the retelling of the lore scrolls. Sir, we now give you 5 minutes.
So, when Zed first described to you the the backstory based upon the limited amount of research that he described it in something like this. In the forest of Silverwood, there is a most unusual ruin. Long ago, a dwarf by the name of Grofram Ironheart had a falling out with Clan Battlehammer of Mithril Hall. They say the disagreement was that he had fallen in love with an elf, something the dwarf king would not abide. He was banished from the Frost Hills, and he made his stronghold in Silverwood to be close to the village of his love. The stronghold stood for a time, for a couple generations of the family. It's not known why, but the stronghold eventually fell into ruin. All that remains are pieces of the foundation, and I gather, based upon the map, the family crypt that was built below the surface of Silverwood. It is here that the map leads, and that's how he set up the quest before you left. In touring the crypt, the party did meet a new ranger, Farrah Smith, and they learned from that ranger the name of the elf, Saria Helisarin, which is Grofrim's bride, a moon elf of Galanodale Arak, which roughly translates to mean Whisper Moon Tree Ward. They called themselves the Arakor, or the Tree Wardens, as they were known by the other Telkasir. The party found Saria's sarcophagus with a relief carving of her on top, but no apparent lid. Um, it had been crafted with a stone shape spell to make it into solid rock. They also found a small room near Seria's sarcophagus that had three sarcophagus, two with lids that also had reliefs of half elf, half dwarves, which the party correctly had reasoned was the room for the children of the couple. Those sarcophaguses were magically sealed, but only two of the three were occupied. So that's what the party was able to learn. Now, here's the lore that they did not learn, but had been pulled together just for the benefit of creating the context of the adventure. Um, Saria and Grofin had three children. The firstborn was Thalia, a daughter, followed by a son, Murhog, and another daughter, Lixis. During their exploration of the crypt, the two occupied magically sealed sarcophaguses were that of Murhog and Lixis. Thalia's was empty. The story of why there was no sarcophagus there for Grofrim or the eldest daughter, Thalia, is one of great tragedy, the kind of ending, regrettably, that was predicted by the King of Mithril Hall and the elders of Glanodale, Iraq. Thalia grew up wanting to earn the respect of her father and become a capable warrior and a hunter of the silver wood, often going on hunts with Grofrim to the dismay of Saria, who would have preferred that Thalia gravitated towards more artistic expressions of her elven kin. All seemed to be in harmony with the family, but trouble began when Grofrim began to age and felt the need to establish a line of succession for the keep that they had been building all those years. The elven tradition, lineage is passed down through the mother, whereas in the dwarven world, the oldest male is who inherits the estate. Grofrin had given up so much of his dwarven roots to live above ground and in the woods that he pressed Saria to let him hold true to his dwarven roots and declare Murhog the heir, and she relented to his wish. Thalia felt betrayed that her father would cast her aside. On their next hunting trip, Thalia led Grofrim into a cave of bears, and the aging dwarf could not fend them off, sacrificing his life to save Thalia. This is why the party never found Grofrim's sarcophagus, and the place where it would have been was instead marked with a statue. Saria's was heartbroken, for not only did she lose her love, but deep down she knew that Thalia had either made it or allowed it to happen. Saria felt incredible guilt. She had been warned by her elders that her love was doomed to tragedy, and it had become true. She spent years in grief and guilt, and slowly faded into illness and ultimately died. Thalia ran the keep poorly, treating her siblings poorly and losing the loyalty of the help, causing the keep to fall into a poor state. One night, in a dream, Lixis had a vision of her sister in the Cave of Bears. She confronted Saria and confirmed her fears. Lixis and her brother Murhog, with the aid of the servants, rose up and captured Thalia, following a great battle. Lixis bargained with a Fey warlock to curse Thalia, and trapping her in a secret room in the crypt, dooming her to transform into a mummy. Later, upon their mother Saria's death, Murhog and Lixis had her sarcophagus created using a magic stone-shaped spell, making it nearly impossible to open. Later, when Murhog and then Trixis passed, their servants sealed their sarcophagus with a wizard lock spell. So 50 years ago, when the adventuring party with the thief raided the crypt, they could not open their sarcophagus of Saria, Murhog, or Lixis. They also never found Thalia's hidden cursed room and had not broken the seal, keeping her in. Now, a few years ago, the crypt was invaded by a necromancer who had begun to harvest the corpses of the servants and transform them into zombies and skeletal servants. But he too was also never able to open the sealed sarcophaguses, nor did he discover the hidden mummy's room. Our party pretty much had a similar trip through the crypt, but they did, however, discover Lixus, who was the morrow-bound poltergeist haunting the room where she and her brother lied. So that is the lore of the keep where you guys adventured.
Dark.
Yeah, a little dark. So there you are. Now you're back with Zed. He's sat down the cone of silence. His companion, Max, has hopped up on the table and helped himself to cheese like he usually does. And Zed has asked to tell me how it went.
Hey, Howard, I logged into Forge, but my game is still paused.
Yeah, game's still paused for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
That's YouTube.
oh. On YouTube, it's showing the tavern.
Yeah, it's in the tavern right now on Forge, on Foundry.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, mine's still showing paused.
He
Or
had
no,
paused it.
now I'm not paused, but it doesn't show me in the tavern.
Yeah, I've just got a black screen as well.
Oh shit. Yeah, he just Uhtred there's Uhtred. Uhtred's back in there.
Uhtred's there. Here's Ray.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my character and I see the other characters, but the tavern map is just black.
I think you need to reload.
Yeah, that happened to me last week.
I will reload. Keep going. Don't mind me.
Okay.
So
we'll
Zed just turned to the turned to the party and asked, "So what happened?"
Well, it went okay. We were able to put down many undead. We met this fair champion of the Silverwood, Ferris Smith, and we were able to bring back some treasure. And by our accounts, we'll hand him the paper that's got all the stuff on it because we said we were going to record it on there, which will look like the paper that you made. By our accounts, we owe this to the to the client, and we were able to keep this. So I mean, we didn't net ourselves any cash, but but we have some fair amount of magic items that we were able to recover.
So Zed takes the thing and looks through it, and interesting. So, based upon this, you guys are going to hold back 47 gold pieces and keep those 4 magic items. And the rest of the cash is going to go to pay our customer.
Yep, to the family. Yep. Well, actually, to the what was it? To
It was a charity or something like that.
the church.
Yeah, she plans to donate most of the proceeds to the Church of Illuminor.
Okay.
There is one outstanding item, however. There is the vial of blue liquid.
Yeah.
I've asked.
That's
Since
where
we-
we left off because we had talked to Zed about it.
Yeah.
He had cast a spell on it.
He had cast Identify on it and was unable to learn, based upon that spell, exactly what it was.
It's Dawn
he had asked
dishwashing
to-
liquid.
He'd asked to allow
remarkable.
him to hang on
It's
to
it's
it.
the
and
Pfizer COVID vaccine.
Oh, shit. Ah,
So he's going to research it, and perhaps after your next adventure, he can tell you what it is.
okay.
But right now, he has no idea what it is, and so he doesn't know if it has any value or
Whether it's
what.
just a lava lamp.
He says it is highly unusual. to carry such anything like that in a glass vial because glass is so brittle.
Yep.
So it must have something to do with the properties of the liquid that it can't be exposed to wood or metal.
Gotcha.
So, with that, we do have 2 more maps from the Thieves' Stash. If you would like to do another one, the customer is relatively pleased with the progress of this first one and has allowed me to do a little research on these other ones.
Okay. The
and
only thing that I have question about is and I think I speak for the party. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but any expenses that we incur as a party, reasonable expenses that we incur as a party, we would like to reflect upon our our share of the treasure.
All right, tell you what, let's make that a
Agreed.
DC 10 persuade roll.
Okay, Anna. I would cede the floor to the lady from the. Please, you have 5 minutes to plead your case. Thank you.
No, I agree wholeheartedly with Conry on that one.
Yeah. Well, that means we need a roll from the persuasive one.
Am I rolling, Howard?
It sounds as though Matt would
We're
like
like-
you to
we're like-
roll on behalf of the party.
Great. Go ahead and roll my thing up then.
Since last time you rolled a 40, he's hoping that you can do better than 10 this time.
Go. Can I help here? Can I do a little bit of help? Can she roll with advantage?
No, the only way she can roll with advantage is if she wants to use her inspiration point.
Let's see here. Thing is taking forever to pull up here. Okay. Thank goodness.
The plot.
Right.
The cliffhanger.
All right. So persuasion.
Now, a word from our sponsor.
All right.
Who's this week's sponsor?
Right.
Deep
All
breath
right.
off, wasn't it?
So Zed says, very well. We will have to keep careful about what we consider to be reasonable.
Well, that's precisely what I mean by the word reasonable, because I think we can all
Very
agree
well.
upon
He says-
the word reasonable.
I will take that up with our customer, but I think I can make that accommodation.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So with that, do you want to consider the
Oh yeah,
the next map?
because I don't think we have anything else on our horizon here as far as work, and
It's just brewing potions.
yeah, brewing potions, gathering ingredients.
Yes.
What? Why don't I see?
Do we want to
Paris.
say that we have X number of days to do this, because it doesn't need to finish his study? So we have like a
I think he was assuming that he would tell us when we came back.
Yeah, he was planning on doing research while you guys were away.
oh, so we have another mission then, or do we?
We've got 2 maps. We two maps, 2 missions.
Oh, well, I thought he was saying that he needed to research the maps that he has. The 2
No.
maps.
He was saying he was
No,
going to
no.
research the potion.
Oh,
No, he-
okay, I got you.
He apologizes and says, "No, I've taken the liberty of starting to research on one of them."
Okay, I got you.
I should say, my friend Max here has been doing some research.
Awesome.
Squirrely spy.
Yeah. Squirrel.
So he reaches into the folds of his robe and he pulls out another piece of parchment with some scribbles on it. Lays it on the table. Got it up on the screen for those of you who have the ability.
How do you make that like
Helb. It's a map. There's some runes on the top.
Yeah, I see it. It's full screen on the stream, by the way.
I can only do so many windows, man.
Yep.
Does anybody here speak that
For
language?
the audience, we have Kelb and that
So
very close to Germanic runes.
They almost
But
look
not
Nordic
quite.
to me, but
No, they are Germanic. Some of them are. Some of them are also.
So, as he lays it down, it seems to be a very crudely drawn map. He points out, obviously, in the lower left-hand corner, you have the city of Silvery Moon. He says this line that cuts through there is the River Robin.
Where at? The
line that passes through Silvery Moon from
okay.
from the west there, and then turning south. He says the line that leads away from the city to the east is the road that you took when you went through the Silver Moon Pass. You went past Kelb, so the village of Kelb is along the road there.
Are the fourth
The
and
path-
fifth rune? Sorry, is the fourth and fifth rune identical, or is that a pictogram? Is that more of a pictogram?
Well, let me go ahead and finish, and then
Okay,
you can ask your
sorry,
questions.
apologize.
So he explains the path leading north from the village into the mountains goes to a point that appears to be a junction between two mountain streams. Zed says the location coincides with an old copper mine named Anar Mir. Which is
M-I-E-R, M-I-R, Meyer, Mir? How do you spell that?
A-N-O-R
A-N-O-R,
M-I-R.
M-I-R, okay.
2 words.
Anor Mir? Mir? Okay.
Mir.
Okay.
The dwarves have not worked this mine for some time.
What is
It's
some
been
time?
abandoned.
Like a century?
Decades. He says that is what the Old Elvish across the top says. It actually literally says Anar Mir in Old Elvish.
In Old Elvish?
Yes. He goes on. He says also, different from the previous map, there are words written upon it. The previous map was purely pictures.
What does Anar Mir translate to?
It's a name. So it's kind of like saying, what does Matt translate to? It's
Give me a minute and I'll tell you.
Great one.
Names are my thing, man.
Also, with this particular map, there is writing on the back. He reaches down and flips the map over. it appears to be a list of items on the back, but the descriptions are kind of vague.
Ring?
There also seems to be a symbol which I can't ascertain. Could be some kind of shorthand.
Is it thieves' camp?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. How many potions does that say?
Because I
can't
definitely know
roll
thieves'
kinda-
camp.
Yeah, what's
Yeah, I know you know thieves, but thieves can't, I believe, is spoken, not written.
Well, there's also hand signals, and there are pictograms which they will inscribe upon stuff to
Right, like-
show where they're.
Good pickings or safe, safe fence, that kind of thing.
I can't
All
see
right,
what
give me
it says
history
in front
roll.
of potions. What's in front of potions?
The number 3.
Okay. Okay. And then the pictogram of
Something.
yeah.
Something.
Hold on.
I'm waiting on Ray's history roll.
Oh, you didn't say you needed one.
Thought I did.
Okay.
You did.
Come on.
Ah, god dang it. Okay, that.
For some reason, the connection's very slow.
This is not a
For the
symbol. that-
record, Uhtred's sitting in the corner, kind of dozing off.
Yeah.
As little people figure out the details of where he gets to go and kill something. So
Right. Okay, it
As
says
long as
there's,
there's a random counter on the
it says there's treasure here, Uhtred. Huh? What?
Uhtred's more interested in the killing of it than the XP than he is the golden.
Right. Ooh, shiny.
Ray has no. This particular symbol has no particular meaning to Ray. Zed then speaks up and says, "We've taken a look. The mine does not appear to be unoccupied.
Uh-oh.
Standing out in front of the cave, we often see coming and going hobgoblins ordering kobolds around,
Oh boy.
and wargs tied up out front. They don't appear to be mining that we can tell.
What was tied up out front?
wargs.
Wargs.
Big
Warg.
wild wolves, basically.
Because hobgoblins to Uhtred smells of good XP.
They're paper people, right?
Glorious battle.
So he says they don't appear to be mining from what we can tell. So they might be using the cave as some kind of hunting base or something like that.
Wondering if I should whip up some potion.
Yeah, I was
Wondering if
gonna
I
say
should
how
get
many.
some poison or something like that to slip into the food.
Yep. So what about maybe let's see how many days do we need for downtime?
Poison making is a little bit of a DM judgment call.
Okay.
If you want me to make healing potions, that's a day per.
Okay.
And
What if
there are costs associated with doing
There
that.
are costs associated with it. Yes.
I'd thought that we'd already invested some into that. I guess we did.
I thought you had invested some into the healing potion thing, not poison.
Well, that's
what I was
saying.
saying,
is
the
the
healing
healing
potion.
potion.
Yeah.
The healing potions we can make.
So Zed looks expectantly around the table.
Right.
This look,
What was the other map of, or is that one not yet ready yet?
the other map, I'm still researching. Um, there's going to be some challenges with that particular map.
All right,
Of the two, I think this one's the more prepared at this time.
got it.
So wargs, hobgoblins.
Probably some goblins, pretty much a given.
Is there
He
any
He said
dwarves?
kobold.
Kobold. Is there any dwarves that would have any? It's decades, so it's not like it's within this generation. Is there anybody who has maps of the mine or anything like that that we might be able to, you know?
and more germane, what is the owner of this mine going to think of us going in there and pulling stuff out?
Well, again, it's been decades.
Right, but how long do dwarves live?
I know.
That's like a long vacation for them.
Yeah, they're like, you know, we decided to
We
shelter.
were just at the beach for 20 years. I mean,
Yeah.
God, can't you wait?
Are you asking these questions of Zed?
Yeah,
Of Zed,
yeah.
yes, the owners.
We consider him a partner in this. I mean, he's a fixer. He's helping us.
Right.
We would
All right,
expect
so
some help there.
So the first question was, is there a map?
Yeah, are there any maps of it?
Possibly. I don't personally know where such a thing would be.
Maybe in the
I
library.
guess
I mean, do they keep those sort of things?
What-
The Library
he-
of Silvery Moon usually doesn't have that kind of thing.
Okay.
he rather usually say that the last time I saw a dwarf in a library, it's been a while.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
How about the owners or the state of ownership of the mine? Are
Yeah,
we going to run
that
into
would
trouble
be-
with the owner
Yep.
having legitimate problems?
I would imagine if the owners had a claim that they were still enforcing, they would probably be doing something about the hobgoblin infestation that's going on presently.
That's true.
That Uhtred's going to solve for him.
Yeah. We're gonna present him with a bill.
Actually,
Yeah.
I that was my next inquiry.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that we could get some? So would you be interested in being a middleman for arranging some sort of payment for vermin extermination? This is to Zed. We don't know who the owner is.
You want to go negotiate with the dwarves?
To clear out their mine, yeah, if that's even a possibility.
I don't know that they would actually pay someone else to do that if they wanted those hobgoblins gone. Knowing the dwarves that I know, they would go take care of it. I gather that they no longer care about that mine.
Yeah.
All right.
That was my take on it.
Had to ask.
The mine played out. It was not efficient anymore, and so they've left it. And these guys are doing their little version of HGTV, and trying to get into this old house.
For Howard, how many days do we think it'll take to get to the mine location based on this map?
It's a day and a half.
Okay, so it's fairly close.
Are there any dwarven communities that Zed knows about that are near the mine?
Oh, there's yeah, Clan Battlehammer has encampments all through the Nether Mountains.
Because if we could find one of those, somebody was talking about figuring out if there was a map. That's who I think we would have to go through is one of those clans. Meet up with one of those clans and try and see if they have an archive map of that.
Well, if we run across one, we can ask. But if we just go searching the wilderness for these encampments, we might be quite a while just trying to find one.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure
And then
out if
finding
maybe
one that
there
has a
was
map.
one in town, if there was a representative here in town.
Right.
Yeah.
The embassy.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Or a dwarven temple, maybe, to a temple to a dwarven god, and we could go in there and ask them if they have any contacts.
We're in a temple to a dwarven god. It's a bar.
Yeah.
They have beer and strong drink.
Are there any dwarves? Are there any dwarves in the bar itself right now?
I don't think that would be.
I don't know that I would just walk up to a random dwarf. That's kind of racist.
Why not? I mean, you're a halfling, right? You can see eye to
It is different.
You can see eye to eye with them. Say, this area is your chin.
Funny. Shoot.
No, there are not any dwarves in the bar. At least there weren't any when you came through. You're in a closed room.
We could just randomly go around town grabbing dwarves off the street.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We can't do that.
And then
What-
when the
what is
guards
your-
come up about somebody randomly accosting dwarves,
Yeah. All right.
What-
so
what is
so
this?
all right. Let's be realistic.
if you want to grab dwarves, go to the red light district.
Yeah.
And Hoors, they got quite a bit of knowledge. Men talk, right? And that was in Game of Thrones or something. Little-
I'll let you investigate that if you want.
No, realistically, is there any dwarves in Silvery Moon as far as the like official representatives of?
So, the dwarven clans are part of the Confederacy. They might from time to time have some kind of emissary at the High Palace.
But there's no
Haven't-
dwarven. Okay, all right.
There's no embassy or anything like that.
Okay. Well, then that's. I'm just trying to help ourselves out, because in the last foray there was like information that we just there was no way for us to gain that information unless we had foreknowledge of said said mine, and it would be awfully nice if we had some kind of map to the place. So that's just what I was trying to do.
No, I agree. A mine could be a real bear to search through because we don't have any indication of where in the mine.
Right.
Although one assumes that if we just keep looking for the highest level monster, we'll get closer.
Right. Yeah. There we go.
Are you the boss? No, Shank. Are you the boss? No, Shank.
You've been playing too many video games.
How many people do I gotta kill till I find the boss?
Yeah. Why don't we just save some time? Do you guys want to live, or
All right. Well, I mean, I can't think of anything that we would reasonably be able to get from Zed or from in town. I will check one other source after I leave here. I do think we might want to break for a day or two to replenish our supplies of potions, if nothing else.
Yeah, get some rest, do all that kind of good fun stuff. Make sure we're all
Right.
healthy. And
Correct.
Yeah.
and rested. We
Yep.
did just spend like what 2 weeks, or no, not 2 weeks, but like a week or so in the Silvery Wood.
Yep.
Eating iron rations. We're probably backed up so much that we'll have to spend like a
Oh
week
no!
just to
Oh
get
no!
those.
We ate the local flora and fauna.
Oh. I see.
So
I
I
must have forgotten that part of
probably the
stream.
other way around. We're probably needing something
Gotcha,
a little bit
gotcha.
more. Eat some cheese and some.
Yeah. Get some citrus so we don't get scurvy.
Yeah. We
Brew some
found a
potions.
few more species of snake that taste like chicken.
Snake eater.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
Zed starts to get up. Have you anything else? Any other questions that I can?
Other than if you know someone who might have some information on the mine besides what you've already dug up, perhaps some maps or whatever.
He says the most knowledgeable person I know on that particular mine is Max here, and he did not go any further than the entrance.
Oh, you actually went there. I look at him. I was like, you actually went there.
Yes, Zed speaks for Max. Yes, he went there. He observed and he reported back to me what he saw.
That's awesome.
Do we have counts of what he saw as far as hobgoblins and wargs and whatnot?
He only observed for a little while.
That's
Saw
fair. I'm
them.
not expecting squirrels to count well.
Oh,
There's a
saw
little
them
bit,
coming and
some more, and a lot.
Right. A whole nutload.
I don't know. More than I can fit in my cheek.
You're right. That's
All
fair.
right,
That's
so-
fair.
real quick. Can I get perception rolls from everyone?
That's great. I love Max. Max is awesome. He's like my favorite so far. Perception, just straight perception, right? Oh no, that's
Yep.
okay. I clicked on it, but it didn't show anything.
Yeah, mine's misbehaving as well.
Are you able to now see
Nope.
what's going on?
I clicked on it and it didn't do anything. Yeah, it's not rolling, Howard. Let me try this.
I got a die roll from you.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
I don't have anything.
Conry rolled,
Mine is
Anna
very slow.
rolled, Utragol.
I rolled twice.
Here's Ray.
Everybody's rolled.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yep.
And Conry didn't roll great anyway.
It's better that you didn't see it.
It's better.
Neither did Pharaoh's.
I can't even see it. So
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
LaFay was the perceptive one.
I am always a perceptive one.
yeah,
It's because he was still frozen, waiting.
yeah,
He
that's
happens
right.
to also be the modest one.
What is my modesty modifier anyway?
You sure it's -6? I'm not sure.
Yep. I don't know why
All
I
right,
can't see
very good.
rolls. I don't know if I
Good
should
thing it
reload
wasn't
or
a
not.
stick. Good thing it wasn't a stick there, LaFay.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have cut you in the eye.
Let me see
Hey,
if I can actually. I can't. There we go.
I'm gonna
Okay.
reload. I'm gonna reload the bright blade real quick here. Switch to Silvery Moon for a second.
Oh, now I
map
see
I
a
can see.
die. What is
Silvery
up
Moon
with
map
that?
I can see.
All right, I'm just waiting for, I think, Aaron to load the Silvery Moon.
Yeah, I see a black
I wonder
die
if
and,
Foundry's having a
and a
problem.
blue die sitting there. That's weird, man. What's up with everything tonight?
I think it's got to be Foundry.
Is that Aaron or Elmore? It's one of the E's. All right, well, I'm gonna go back into the bright blade now.
Oh, now there's
Black
dice
screen.
all over the table.
Yeah, I think this map might be jacked or something.
All right, can you now see?
It's working well for me.
I can't
which
I
is
can't
unusual.
zoom in or zoom out. I can't do anything like that.
What it is that if Jason can see well, no one else can.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I was having a lot of problems last time,
I can't. Okay, now I've got. Nope, still don't have. I have Party, Anna, Black, and Ray have rolled something. Oh, that's the history. The last thing I see was the history skill check.
Oh wow.
Oh, no. Okay, here we go. LaFay and Connery. Dude, I rolled a 13. It ain't that bad.
Well, the second time you rolled a 5.
you rolled a 5 the second time.
Well,
So
I couldn't even see the roll, so that's why I was rolling.
Right.
And I don't even see that one.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Forge today.
Okay. Good thing we're not in combat.
Yeah.
I wonder if I ought to reload.
Might not be a bad
I've
idea.
refreshed my page a few times and left and come back in, and it didn't make any difference.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had to. I think it actually helped when I shut off my video last time.
I can shut off my video and see if it helps, but
You can try it. I don't know
Yeah,
if
now
it'll
I
help
have
or
all
not,
the rolls at least. Yep, I can pick my character as well, so that's improved. Okay, I'm good.
All right, very good. So you guys are going to spend a couple days in Silver
what do we think?
Moon?
2 days? 3 days? A week?
Yeah, we're
I don't
not
know, do
time
you-
dependent, are we? I mean, these guys have been there for quite a while.
Decades?
Maybe we could. No, I was going to say scout it out, but I think we're good. We'll do our thing and rest and get ready to go.
How long are we going to rest for?
I mean, a night would be fine with me, but if somebody feels like they need more rest than that, that's.
Well,
I'm open.
we're talking in character. I mean, you've just spent like a week out in the woods.
Right.
I love the woods. That's my home.
We know that. Yeah. I need to.
How
I
many
need to go
forests
back
have you
to
burned down, LaFay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys figure this out. I'm gonna let the dog out real quick.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
I think we need to take, like a few days, at least a few days, 3-4
Right.
days in character, if you will, and do our thing, and, decide where we already know where we're going, so just rest, recuperate, and make a few potions, I guess, and
Yep.
How is everybody on healing potions, by the way?
Sound off.
I don't think I have any.
Is that in the inventory?
Yeah,
I've
be in
got-
your inventory.
No, yeah, I've got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Let's see.
I've got 6.
You've got 6. That's where they've gone, huh?
You got enough for everybody.
Well, 1 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see.
Well, this is all going to be blink of the eye timing anyway, so
Yeah.
why don't we just. Ray, how much time do you need?
How many potions do you want?
Yeah, I think we were saying one apiece. That ought to do it.
Yep.
So
But then-
if I do 1 apiece, the only downside is that I won't be able to make any poison.
I've already got 6 vials.
Of
Yeah,
poison?
I'd almost rather see you do some poison. I mean, I've got cure wounds, and I think
Well,
Anna's got.
Matt can also make potions during the downtime too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, we obviously, the reason I don't have any potions is because, the opposition is getting stiffer,
Yeah.
and
Right.
so I think healing potions are good.
Right.
And for all, I mean, we could say we're going to take a month off, right? And at
Yeah.
most, it would cost us a little bit of gold for.
Well, we
or
don't
whatever,
have
but-
enough. We don't. Well, at least I don't have enough money to make a month's worth of potions.
Right.
Okay. So
It's 25 gold per potion.
what's a good number?
Well, I was gonna say like 3 or 4 days would be enough.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
That would basically run me out of money.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. And then
I've got some money, but what do we got left in the kitty?
Who's-
I'm not sure that anyone knows. I don't have it in my notes.
Yeah,
who has
I don't
kitty?
either.
Not Uhtred, I know that, but
Yeah, I just checked Beyond, and I don't have the party money. At one point, it had been Synthon, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah. Who do- probably-
'cause all I've got is what everybody donated to the dojo.
Dojo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have to go and check on Synthon's information because it's not in LaFay's.
I could have swore we transferred that over to somebody.
I
I thought we
it-
did too, but I don't have it on my. It's not in D&D Beyond,
I don't.
and I haven't used it since I left. I haven't used it since I had to step away.
Yeah.
Some paper notes, because, Sese, I think, was doing that for the other party, but those are all in Florida, so.
Right, and I rarely take notes on paper just because I lose it.
Yeah, I keep all mine right here. So I mean, if we can do that moving forward, I guess I'll do that.
All right.
That used to be my job. Okay. Well, I've got. Okay, so I don't have any healing potions that I see. I have 6 vials of. Let me see it here. I have 2 antitoxins, and I have poison basic vial 6. Let me see what I have over here.
I'm looking at Synthon's sheet in D&D and Beyond, and I do have a list of loot of community loot here.
So we.
Why don't
I swore that when they took Synthon's gear back, that was part of what was transferred.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, we just don't have it. I mean, we don't know where that went.
We had to pay that boatman, remember? When he brought us back with Synthon's body?
Right.
Yeah, and that was taken care of. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, well, we
Um,
paid, but somebody detracted it from their thing.
I don't want to swear to it, but Brad, I thought it was you.
Yeah? Because I'm doing it for Mike's campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
Maybe that's
If so, then I don't have it. I have papers that I keep under my laptop that has all my notes on it, the few notes I have, and I looked at it before we left, and I could have swore all that was on there was the stuff for Sese, where he was keeping the funds for that other campaign. But
Okay.
maybe I'm confusing the two then.
yeah.
Yep. Also, I need to turn in my my animal skins for to get them prepared and turned into clothing.
All right, so that's
You
part
might-
of what you're spending the next few
Get
days
my
doing.
gi of the bat.
All right, so I've got. We'll just administratively jump ahead. I've got 3 potions.
Okay.
So, who wants them?
Well, I've got
Uhtred should
one.
definitely take 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, I thought I had a potion of healing, but I don't. I don't see one.
So Conry gets 1.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, and then who was the 3rd one?
I mean, I'll take it if nobody else wants it.
LaFay.
Yeah.
All right, so I've paid 1 out of 6 for 3 people. If we're gonna do 4 days, I probably can make, or I might be able to make a poison, but I don't know.
Now, don't forget, I got 6 poison.
You do.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try and distill that into a stronger form?
I mean, it says
It might get.
It says, let me put it to you this way. It says poison basic vial 6, and over here on beyond, it says the same thing.
All right. So you've got 6 vials of basic poison.
That's got quite a cost to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I take a day, Howard, can I combine those two, or distill them down into a stronger form since I have skill in that and tools? Or do you not want to mess with it?
Are there other forms of poison,
There are many forms of poison.
like beyond basic?
I'm trying to make it easy by saying, can we distill 6 potions or 6 poisons into 3 that are extra effective?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the.
Yeah, it's like 1d4 poison damage.
Right.
With a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. Retains potency for 1 minute before dying. So.
Right. Is Connery making any potions?
I can, yeah.
So it's 25 per.
Yep. And I've got.
Ray, do you want payment for that potion?
He's paying.
No. I'm paying it out of my own pocket.
Yeah.
As part of the payoff for the parapet of wound closure. That's why I was saying I've paid 3 people of the party 1/6 of their payment.
Now mine would go towards,
Yours would be party.
Yeah, mine would be party, and it's coming out of my pocket to help the party. Because I have not taken anything out of any of the stashes from the beginning.
Yep.
I've taken nothing.
I can tell you about what before Synthon died. He was recording that we had about close to 200 gold pieces.
Okay.
So, just to give you an idea of what when he was still around, what he had, what was recording.
Okay. And I don't have any. I just don't have any. I don't have any record of it, and so I
same.
Yep.
So, what I took, I've donated to the order, or I've kept a little bit of it.
Right.
Would it be fair to say? I mean, would it be fair to say that do you guys remember spending much out of the community?
No, we have
not out of the community fund. No.
Okay. We've done almost nothing out of the community fund.
Howard, would it be fair to just record? We've got 180 gold pieces. We'll be conservative.
Yeah, if that's, I guess, where Synthon left it.
Synthon left it with 200 gold and what?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of like rounding. There was a lot of there was silver and copper and other things in there. I'm kind of really just rounding it to about 200 gold. And so why don't I
mean, if that's the last that we have of it, I mean that's I guess
all right.
the best we have to go on.
Why don't I keep the I'll keep the community funds in my notes. So I'm just.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, you do have it? Okay.
I do. I finally found it.
All right. I thought it was you. I thought you took it.
We have actually a lot more than 200 now.
Okay.
Minus. With plus 47 from the last one. Right.
47 gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I will add that.
All right.
Hey, LaFay, is your character still hurting for money?
Well, I don't know how I compare to others, but yeah, I've got about 200 gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, I remember when we started, LaFay was like really anxious about the money, and
I always
And
like the
actually, I was not here to bring this up, but we had 3 gems that we needed to sell that I think that we probably would have sold last session.
At the end of last session, yeah,
When you were selling off everything else.
yeah, that's true.
You had 3 gems, what, left over from a previous adventure?
It was, I don't know when we got them. I have 3 gems as part of the kitty
It would have been when we did
that we would have converted to gold, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was when we went up and down the river.
Right. When it was probably from the basilisk.
Oh, that
from
would have
Go
been
down and
the
then
trip in. That would have been the trip in when we went in and came back out.
Right. And then turned around and came back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So you had 3 gems from the swamp trip
Correct.
that you had not
Yep.
done anything with. Okay. So I'll tell you what, Mike, I don't know if there's an opportunity for us to clarify that.
Deal with it later.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
That's fine.
all right. So how many
I am
days
gonna
are we
copy
talking? 4
paste
days,
the
so I can
list.
make 4 potions. So that would give everybody else at least 1 potion, right? Plus somebody a second one. Is that right? How many total?
We've got 6 people, so that
many-
would be 10 potions in total. So
10
yeah.
potion. Okay, 10 potions and 6 people. Okay.
And then you need to subtract the gold for all that.
Yeah.
Correct. 25 per.
So I need a. Are we doing that from party funds, or are we doing that from our personal?
We can
Yeah,
do
we
that.
probably have
We can do it. We've got plenty in party.
Okay. All right. So 10 minus.
If you're
250.
making 4 potions, it's say again.
Or that-
How many total potions do we got? Come on, we got a math.
You could make up to 4,
Okay. And you would make up to
which
4.
would, right? Well, don't count the ones that I did because I paid for mine myself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
So mine's 100
otherwise it
gold.
wouldn't
Mine's
count
100
for my
gold.
debt.
Yep. 100
All
gold.
Well, and the other thing, Connery, is the individual players could pay for those. That's not that expensive, right? How much is a healing potion?
Retail or wholesale?
Wholesale, I'm guessing, right?
It's 25 to make plus a day's worth of labor.
Yeah. So
So-
you're about what?
Each of those guys who are getting those potions can pay you 25 gold for them.
Plus my
in fact-
plus my day's labor. You know, I'm not a. You can pay the
So
dojo.
I have subtracted 100 gold from the party fund.
Okay, so we'll say
All right.
30 gold. To the
Well,
dojo.
I don't know.
To the dojo.
We're paying for all of the ingredients here.
Let's not make this too difficult, guys.
We're
We've
good.
already
We're
burned a
good.
lot of time.
Yep,
Yep.
25 each.
So then I need to add back 100 gold.
Yep.
All right, I will add back 100 gold, and Matt will worry about the money from the people that he's going to give them to.
No,
Mine
it's-
were free because I owe a
Yeah.
debt.
I mean, I'm just saying 25 gold at each, so that's 4, so that's 100 gold from somewhere. I don't know where it goes. It evaporates. Wherever somebody wants to put it. Take it out of the party.
I just did, and then I had to. You had me put it back.
Okay. Well, whatever.
How many nerds does it take to pay for potions of healing?
I have no idea, man.
All right.
Okay, you guys do it however you want. You want to take it out of the party funds, that's fine.
So we have 10 potions total. All right.
So do I have to add back in $100 off of the party fund?
Now you have to subtract it off again.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Subtracting it again. Don't change your mind anymore.
You always use a pencil.
Yeah. I thought that was a crayon, Brett.
We can't erase a crayon; you can only lick it.
All right, very good.
Let's
So
go.
Zed picks up his cone, and the sounds of the
sound of silence
tavern.
ends.
Yep.
Cool.
sounds of the tavern come spilling back in. I say with great dramatic effect
Water.
and
Anything?
fumbling to find the actual. Is it? Carry on. And then
Alright.
he slowly and gingerly gets
Boom.
up
He's
and-
gone.
So I'm out of here.
and
Tired of all this potion talk.
Yep.
Well, that was just administrative stuff. That wasn't over the table. I one thing that I would like to do is check with my contacts to see if they have any information
Gosh.
in the 4 days that we have to spare. But other than that, I got nothing.
Yep.
okay.
Same here. I'd
Um,
like to check through the my Sifu.
The roll in investigation there.
Investigation.
Yeah, who are you checking with, Matt?
I want to talk to my Sifu, see if he knows anybody in this area, see if he knows anybody that I could talk to. You know, he's
Regarding
been how many days, and he was supposed to be making contacts with the locals.
Oh. Okay. Ray, you press your contacts, and they unfortunately do not know anything about dwarven mines.
Yeah, that's. I didn't really expect much.
Give me your roll.
Yeah, you roll an investigation, Matt.
My master should be rolling you this.
Can we all roll if we're all kind of asking around the town?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, you want to check with, I guess, your contacts in the Maliki, Church of Maliki.
Yes.
Sure. Conry and your Sese has
Nothing.
no contacts.
Yeah, I kind of
But,
figured.
I'm gonna go ask my dad if he knows anything.
Your dad?
Oh,
What?
okay.
Yeah,
Dad's
my
here.
dad.
Come on, Dad.
No, because my dad is a performer at the Falukon. He's like a in-house.
Watch him be the one guy that knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
he's like the in-house.
It's like, of course. What are you talking about?
Person.
What do you take me for? Some cheap entertainer?
Check out
course
this
I have a
dude, man.
map.
We've been sitting at the bar for the last 2 days, man. He knows all about that.
So
I told you,
Anna,
Mark.
all you gotta do is pay his tab.
Anna,
Do we have enough in the
I'll be
kitty?
right back.
your dad makes an off-color remark about dwarven bards and says no, he knows nothing about that. And
Music snob, huh?
Dwarven bards only sing sea shanties for some reason.
and then LaFay, you ask your contacts at Maliki's Glade.
They don't know anything, do they?
They have there are not any dwarves that are affiliated in any way
Right, with Maliki.
with Maliki, and the only comment you get from them is that those dwarves aren't especially known for keeping the forest in great shape.
Is Ferris gonna go ask his
Trash and
contacts
force.
at Everdusk? Ferris?
Well, I mean, a lot of the party's got 4 days to kill.
We gotta get a lucky roll at some point.
They were asking if you were.
I think Ferris should go ask his contacts at Everdusk.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ferris!
did Everdusk?
I don't know if Ferris actually has any contacts
I
at
don't know.
Everdusk.
I'll mute the mic.
He could make some.
I have no idea if I have contacts.
Yeah,
All of
there's
your
a big
contacts are
elven
back in the
temple.
Silverwood.
There's a big elven temple in Silver Moon.
All right, and otherwise, Ray and Conry are making potions.
Yep.
Any other business that's getting taken care of while you're in town?
Sorry, I messed up the mute.
Howard, I got a quick question. In terms of spells at level 4, do I get additional spells? I guess I did get additional.
You got
Did I
an
get-
additional
did I get-
You got an additional cantrip that you get to know, and you now are able to prepare 7 spells per day.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah. So right. I got an additional second level spell, I believe, right?
Yeah, and you're able to prepare 7 spells a day, and you have a 3rd cantrip that you can cast.
Is that cantrip? Is that cantrip on my my list now? I guess
It should be.
Must be
but-
resistance. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Resistance is good.
Right?
yeah. I picked one for you. Later, if you want to repick that, we can do that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I'm good.
Howard, do I need to roll anything for checking on with my elven?
So you're gonna go introduce yourself around Everdusk Hall.
Okay.
That was a question, not a statement.
Yes.
All right. Let's do. Let's have you roll persuasion. See how well received you are at Everdusk, because you are not an elf.
Yes. I know.
You can show him the trick you
Ooh.
learned about.
All
Slash
roll
RD6.
Roll a d6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slash RD6. Slash R space D6. Yeah.
Brad's right there. He can
All right.
show you.
Ooh.
Awesome.
All right. So,
He's not an elf, but they fancy him.
He's a happy
So-
though, right?
Yes.
So, you introduce yourself at Everdusk Hall. You explain that you had just returned from the Silverwood, clearing the crypt of the undead that had been plaguing that particular area of Silverwood, and connecting some lore pieces on the family that had all of that lore that I laid out. You were able to relay the pieces that you were able to discover to them. They were pleased to learn some things about the fate of Saria and the fact that you had helped purge the area of undead that was troubling that, and they receive you warmly, even though you're a half elf. So apparently, because you've been living with the Moon Elves, they are a bit of an estranged group. There are no Moon Elves from your clan that in any way affiliate with the Silvery Moon Elves. So they look at you as a possible connection between the Elves and Silvery Moon and that very obscure clan that keeps largely to themselves and does not socialize very much. So perhaps because you're a half elf, they're looking to you as
Weirdos.
as a way to communicate with those rather reclusive elves up there in the trees in the Silverwood. However, they know nothing about the mine that
Like, hey! Yeah, no, it's
All that
you
and still
know,
no information.
rolled really well. We don't know shit.
We don't associate with dwarves. Hello.
Freaking elves, come on.
Right.
So you've made some nice contacts there, and made some good acquaintances, but we're not able to gather any information.
Sorry, everybody.
All right. Any other
Hey, man,
business?
Takes him a couple days to recover from that hangover.
Elven wine, man.
All right. Any other business?
Oh, just my bat gi and the potions. We're good.
Yep. Are you
Alright.
getting a bat gi?
Yeah, I got some bat leather.
I'm starting to see a party uniform
Yep.
shaping up. I can guarantee you that Uhtred will get us enough bats.
Yeah. He needs some bat pants.
Bat pants.
Anna's not doing no bat.
But the leather is so
Bat.
soft.
It's so supple.
Oh.
It feels like it just glides over you.
No wolf
Given the
hats. none of that.
opportunity, Uhtred is more than willing to provide bat carcasses.
Oh, I know you are.
No, thank you.
Oh, so Howard, I wanted to mention that Uhtred in his time off, since he's got no real orc connections in town, and not that they would do much good looking for dwarves. He's going to go to the library and study up on
The
the
library is very
You
expensive.
can read.
Yeah.
the theology
library is
of temples. Well, he's a
super
half orc,
expensive.
so he can read some things because he's a half orc.
So
He can read half of it.
He's gonna study on Tempest.
Yeah, Tempest is his god, so he's going to study up on his faith. But
Okay.
not that it's go anywhere, but he's going to do that.
You do know there's going to be a nominal cost to do that.
Oh, that's all right. Is there a cost to go to the library? I thought I bought a library card already.
No.
Did you buy a library card?
We did go to the library. I do remember that part.
Yeah. We went and looked around, but if it costs, that's all right.
I think we went to a bookstore, but I remember specifically asking about the library, and it was more money than I had to get in.
All right. Well, see, there's different areas of the library, and to get to some of the high levels of the library, yeah, it's a very expensive fee. I think, getting some lore on Tempest is probably not going to be that hard to get to.
Yeah.
Probably get it for free just by going to the Church of Tempest.
Yeah, isn't there a church in Sylvie?
There is.
I thought we looked that up, Howard, and there wasn't
No.
a Tempest.
No, I think there's a shrine. I don't know that there's an actual.
Yeah. Yeah, we were running into some problems for Uhtred, and we were working on his
Faith.
his
Okay, yeah,
personal.
because I know there's a church to Tempest somewhere.
Well, as with all things, there's one in Waterdeep.
Okay, yeah, I knew it was somewhere.
Because there's one of everything in Waterdeep.
There is.
Tempest
Yeah, there was
to-
one, but it was days away
Right.
from Silver.
Yeah, no, Waterdeep is far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't
Yeah.
Waterdeep. There was an actual temple someplace, not as far as Waterdeep, but it was a good journey. So it was going to take a lot of downtime. Because I was thinking about splitting Uhtred, to his new faith, maybe become a cleric, and
Oh,
I don't know that I'm going to do that, but it won't be for the next few levels, I know. So anyway,
Okay, yeah, I don't exactly remember where the close one was, but I knew you had written it off as I'm not going to get there anytime soon.
right? It's going to be something where we take a 30-day break or something for him to go and get ordained, but to do that, we talked about, he had to do his book work first. So I'm just putting in some book work so that he has some knowledge in case he does want to do that someday.
Okay.
Right on.
Very good. He's starting his path. I get it. Any other business that's going to be taken care of while you're in the city?
Anna did want to go to the college just to find out how much classes would be.
The ladies' college?
Yeah.
So I think the classes they depends on what you're studying. I think you pay the professor directly for each class.
Okay.
What are you trying to learn?
Well,
All
I
right.
know
So
that-
you talking to ladies' college, or are you talking about the Bard's College?
is there a Bard's College in Sylvie?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I guess I should go to the Bard College and see how much admission would cost. Just for since we have 4 days off, just for general information.
Of course, I have no idea what it would cost, and what benefit you would get out of that.
Mm.
So we will say that you look into that, and I will get back to you on.
Yeah, since she has some time off.
Yeah, there is a Bard's College. Silvery Moon.
I guess for description, if I'm not making potions, I will be auditing the kids' class of the martial arts.
No, don't you know that the guy who's closer to the ground has the advantage? So you would be perfectly fine in the regular class. Yeah.
Right. It's more of I don't want to get killed when somebody accidentally hits me with full strength.
I got you.
I do have that new parapet, but.
Yep. Well, I certainly would do class with you. Yeah.
Just as
Make
flavor.
Turn Ray into the punching dummy.
Oogie. It's called an oogie.
All right, very good. Any other business?
Which does
while you're in
loosely
town?
translate as dummy.
Don't forget, I can pickpocket that poison out and use it.
Yes, of course.
I'm good. Everybody's got their potions.
Yep. I think we're all good.
Everyone
All right,
did
what's the-
add it to your character sheet, right?
No.
Well, I mean, I gave out 3 potions, so if you don't put it on your character sheet, it's not going to do you any good.
We have, what
I
did
added
we
it to
say,
mine.
10 total?
There was 10 total.
Okay.
I know for a fact you, Uhtred, and LeFay each have 1
Okay.
Yes.
for sure. And then you made 4 more that you have to account for.
Yep. So... Well, do you want me to keep track of the other? So somebody
I
can
would just
can have mine, and
just dole them out. You made 4.
Okay.
I don't need 1. So just dole them out evenly, and then if you have extra, we have extra. Uhtred can carry it because he's going to be the well, not a bullet sponge.
Don't
but
forget to put Heward's handy haversack in yours. I have it in mine.
I've already.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of it in mine then.
Okay, yeah, I've got the haversack and I've got the parapet already added.
All right, and I'm gonna get rid of the 4 bat skins.
Right, because you made them into pants.
Right.
It's very slimming.
Yes.
And the dark,
You have
the
bat foreskins?
the dark color.
And are you collecting bat foreskins?
Did he keep
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wings on there too?
Yeah, and I got a little gator. I got one of those gators so I can do this with it.
How do you?
That's the foreskin right there. That's the foreskin, right?
How do you collect a bat foreskin? Do you have to catch it alive and jerk it a little bit to get the? How does that work?
Oh God,
You
you
have to have
ruined
the
it for
moil
everybody.
The Moyle skill.
I think we've taken a severe left turn here.
Yeah.
I,
Leave it to the damn
I think
Marines.
hopefully we have gone so far to the left that we've now come back around straight.
Yeah.
All right, who got the potions and did they note it down?
I haven't. I mean, we got 10 total, and we got 6 people. So 6 people have 1, and 2 more
Don't
people have.
include me, Matt. Don't include me.
Okay.
I've already got
5.
6.
All right. So
just
everybody gets
2 each.
2 each. 2 each. Everybody.
What are we getting 2 each of?
Healing potions.
Healing
Just
potions.
regular old healing potions.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
well, it looks like Anna has one in her inventory.
Oh, goody. I didn't realize I had one. All right, so let me write that down.
All right. So you got 3, and everybody else has got 2. Unless they have one already.
All right, and then Uhtred gets 2, correct?
Yep. Everyone gets 2 unless you already had. Yeah, if you already got 1, just make sure that you make note of it.
I'm doing it in game, so.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Howard. I see it on there.
So I already added my 2 on D&D Beyond.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know. I just want to make
Me.
sure that you have to use it in game. You have it.
I can't freaking see it.
Faye has his.
Potion. Oh, hey.
Uhtred has his.
This is potion.
Connery, are you
healing
supposed to
what?
have them?
I put them in there just as a added loot. I didn't know what else to do there.
You add the item.
I did.
You're talking about in D&D Beyond?
No, I'm talking about in game. I didn't do it because I've got greater, superior, and supreme in Beyond.
Yeah, it's just potion of healing.
Well,
No.
that's what I get to choose right here is greater, superior, and supreme. Common?
Yeah, there is a common one.
It's not on my list. It says no results found.
Mike, do you know what he's talking about?
I do not. And this is on Beyond, Matt?
Yeah, it's on Beyond. I went in manage inventory and filter type potions, and then I put in healing, and all I get is greater, superior, and supreme. And none of those sound like they're it.
Potion of healing is right there on the top.
Well, don't select potions. Just type in a search for
Yes.
potion of H because
D&D Beyond is wrong. They called it gear instead of a potion.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
I got you.
Yeah, because D&D Beyond.
Oh well.
Well,
I
you know,
had
you
trouble-
get what you pay for.
So other gear,
Just don't filter by type at all.
and just put
Just
healing.
do a
yeah,
search for
yeah.
potion of healing. Just that word.
Ah,
You'll get it.
I got it. Gear potion. Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's misclassified.
Let's go on some adventure.
Yep. Exactly.
2 hours of sitting around a pub talking about
Oh,
gear
shit.
splitting
Yeah.
up loot.
It's time to
Uhtred's
get time to
bloodlust
go.
is going to be out of control.
Yeah, let's get moving.
All right. We're good.
So this party spends 4 days resting, making potions, doing
Yep.
some
Carousing and punching bag and all that other crap.
Right.
gets their gear all prepared.
And we're
And
going
agrees
towards
to-
Kelb,
Kelb, which we've been.
Kelb,
before.
then north to the mountains there, whatever those mountains are.
The tombs of. Oh no, that's a location. Okay.
Yeah,
And I
let's
will
just
just
another.
store the map in the scroll case so that it doesn't get damaged on the way. I do have scroll cases in my pouch that
Okay.
I keep for just this kind of occasion.
Which now you can have in your handy haversack.
It actually is. I'm keeping my rations in my haversack because they're really heavy.
Oh, I would make some jerky out of the things we killed before, so we'll have some extra jerky.
What's that about? Looks like it's about what, 50 miles?
Yeah,
from
it's
Silver
actually not.
Moon?
It's not the scale.
Oh, okay. Well, then, do we know how far it is if this map's not the scale?
There is a
Well,
scale on the side.
Yeah, Kelb got us. We got to Kelb within one day.
So that's probably about 25 miles.
Well, I'm looking at the scale. Is the scale correct or is it not correct? If
Howard
the
said that
correct,
the scale was a bit off.
All right. So,
Okay.
so if you look at the game, if you were to, all right, which scale are you talking about? If you
There's
do
a
like
scale
this,
on the far right side of the map.
yeah,
Oh,
the far right.
That is correct. But if you see what I'm doing with my,
Oh yeah.
that is actually not to scale there. So that is
Okay.
not 6
Okay.
miles.
No, I was looking at the scale on the map to the right. So, and it looks like it's like 25 to Kelb and 25 to maybe the area that we're looking at going. So, 50 miles.
So from here to
Yeah,
Kelb
so-
is about going Terre Haute to Brazil, and
On foot.
on foot, yeah, on foot.
So it'll take you, the better part of a day to get to the village of Kelb.
Seriously need to invest in horses.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that some other time when we haven't spent the entire evening.
Right.
All
Just
right,
for
we're-
fun.
How much to hire a carriage to Kelb?
You want to actually take.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
You're throwing Howard off his game.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How about an
You told me
Uber?
you
Do
set
we have
out
an
on
Uber?
foot.
How about an Uber? Do we have an Uber?
Does someone want to roll for the party to see if there's anyone on the road that you meet?
Is it a random
Well-
encounter?
Yeah.
Let's let Uhtred roll because we know
Uhtred.
he rolls really well.
Yeah.
All right. Except he doesn't actually do the rolling action very well.
/R.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
everybody's got
95.
Wow.
So it's a cool, brisk fall afternoon, sunny, pretty fair weather. You make decent time. You get there before the dinner hour. The couple of people you pass on the road going the other way look to be travelers, traveling sales kind of folks. Nobody that gives you any trouble.
gypsies.
Yeah. Freaking gypsies.
Tramps and thieves.
And
Pikeys.
Actually-
I hate fucking pikeys.
Hippies. Right?
Cool.
and
So,
so you
while we're going the day, I would just want to ask: do we think we should look around the town for a day and see if maybe somebody has a map or can serve as a guide?
Yeah.
There might be some miners that used to work in the mine that are still in the area.
Yep. Might be.
Having a guide might be handy.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
agree.
we're gonna overnight here anyway, aren't
Oh
we?
yeah,
Since it's
yeah, for sure. But
So-
I was just saying we might want to just actually try and hire a guide.
Agreed.
yeah, this was a small town too, right? As I remember,
Village,
it just
village.
yeah, it just had like one tavern in it, and
Right.
it
yeah.
it has an inn. you know, like a smith and a couple of other things.
Uh-huh.
But it's a
So if
small
we go to
town.
the tavern and ask around, we might be able to find somebody who could guide us
Agreed.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna stay in the inn, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sit there.
What did we agree on? That was 4 copper, 5 if you get the bath.
Absolutely.
I'll pass on the bath. But
Take a bath. I put my hair out.
Yeah.
so 4 copper.
For copper.
Yeah, that gives you your evening meal, your breakfast meal, and a bed.
Yeah.
And who's going to inquire around the bar?
I will inquire. Is God, I can't remember the name. Is Anna going to be performing at the bar?
Hey, there we go.
Because you know, if you perform, you get to stay for free.
Oh, awesome.
That's a bard feature.
Well,
Yeah,
she
you
might
might get
actually-
tips. You might get tips.
You might get tips.
You
That
gonna
would be
sing for
awesome.
What was your
dinner?
usual joke about getting a tip, Matt?
What? No. Not appropriate for children.
Think of our younger viewers.
That's right.
So is Anna going to perform?
Anna would like to perform, but she's not going to. Well, she's not going to be singing. She's going to be doing like a acrobatic,
Okay.
like a Cirque du Soleil light.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So she's
I had no idea.
all right. So
What?
she's going to perform some acrobatics and balancing things and some things like that.
Shoot a bow with
Very
her
good.
feet while sitting on her head.
Right.
All right. So Anna, want to roll a performance?
Ray's all for it as long as it doesn't involve a snake.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
let me.
you gotta have limits, man.
Right.
Let me go ahead and get my character thing here. Hopefully, we can get some money out of this.
What's that modified to?
Good roll. 21.
Yeah.
All right. So you perform, do some acrobatics. You impress some people. You managed to pull in 3 silver pieces
Awesome.
in addition to getting your meal and bed comped.
Nice. I'll go ahead and try and see if I can find anybody that knows about the mines. Maybe a former worker.
Right.
Just any kind of information.
All right. Roll investigation.
As fortune creeps along.
No, you don't find anyone that has any particular knowledge of the old mine.
All right. I'll let
I
the
think-
party know.
Yeah. I think since Anna's gained some attention performing and maybe some favor, maybe she should also ask around.
You
Yeah,
can
that
ask,
might be-
but
That might be a
the
good
role is
idea.
really to determine if anyone actually had knowledge. It's not a question of whether
Oh.
whether or not Ray was particularly,
Okay.
you know.
Persuasive.
All right. Okay. All right. Nobody's got knowledge. Well, let's get Uhtred
Yeah.
to beat it out of somebody then. I mean, somebody's got to have knowledge.
Hey, if there's XP involved, Uhtred is down.
How many people do we have to shank before you tell us what we want to know?
You don't shank. You just keep popping them
That's
in the
right.
head.
I missed some good stuff apparently.
Okay,
All right.
so you're saying nobody in the bar knows anything.
All right.
No,
Well, I
it's-
could.
it's a-
I'm a bust.
All right.
So I guess I'm gonna just enjoy my evening meal and get ready for some sleep.
All right, very good. No other actions in the village?
I don't
No.
recall that there was a lot of actions to be taken, so
Yep.
No. It's a
No.
small village. Okay, so
Keeping an eye out for anybody that doesn't belong.
Well, we don't belong.
Okay.
Yeah.
in the morning, however,
there's oddly,
Uhtred sees a
Henry?
particularly suspicious half elf.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
there's a fire genasi and a half orc, which
Yeah.
are really out of place.
Yeah,
Right.
Besides us.
And,
there is something that I want to do before we leave town in the morning. But
there's also a bard that looks like she way outclasses anyone in this place.
Right. Yep. After that display, I'd say that everybody's like going, "Whoa!"
Probably taking selfies and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing like this.
It's a stone tablet. But it's a smaller one, and then you chink away at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, no other actions.
Like
not
this.
tonight.
So you get a warm, hearty meal, a warm bed, and filling breakfast.
I'm gonna get
And
up and do my
you-
katas, like I did before. Here.
So I'm for the morning. I'm going to let the party know that I do want to warn, like the village elder or whatever they call him, about the hobgoblins and wargs that seem to be amassing in this mine, and that while we do plan on trying to eliminate as many as possible, they should be aware of the situation in case they start coming down into the valley and harassing farmers or whatnot. Anybody in the party complain about that idea?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
So that is something that I'm going to do,
Alright.
Howard, in the morning.
So, all right. So the innkeeper refers you to the marshal, and you're able to find.
I'm an assassin. I'm
Yeah.
not a bad guy.
You're
Well,
you're an expert in your field. You're not a
Right.
If he wants to round up a posse to come along with us, the help would be most appreciated.
I doubt they've got the manpower for that, but I wouldn't say no either. But
That's right.
mainly we're going to be kicking a bunch of hobgoblins in the crotch, and they might get a little saucy about it and take it out on the town, the village, I should say.
Well,
All
a
right,
couple
so-
of archers or riflemen, that would be pretty handy. Slingers.
So, so let's roll persuasion. Let's see how Marshall reacts to this information you give him.
It's more of a fair warning than anything else.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
So
not
he
sure.
says the marshal. He's kind of a he's a really old guy, and he's like, as long as those hobgoblins stay up in the mountains where they belong, that's fine. Make sure they don't track you back.
I'll make sure our ranger helps us to hide our tracks as we come back down and up.
Okay.
Well, there won't be any left to come back down, so.
Well, you never know.
That's the
But
hope. That's the hope.
that's the hope. That is the goal. We've got Uhtred the exterminator.
He's just
but
trying to do his
I
due
would-
diligence because he doesn't want to feel bad if the village
Exact-
gets
well,
attacked.
I don't want to feel bad, and I don't want them to come after us for compensation, saying that we stirred up the hobgoblins
Mhm.
and caused the attack.
Right.
I have now warned them of exactly what we're going to do, and that they should take all appropriate measures.
He's working on his dissertation
Plausible
so that-
deniability.
for his law degree, so that when he
You know,
when he retires from being a troubleshooter, he can become a barrister.
Well, he might
Right,
he
right.
might have
I'm
seen
not a
a
lawyer,
few
but I play
courts
one on the stage.
already.
Right. All
He
right.
wrote-
I've done what I need to do.
Yep.
I got nothing else. So if the party is good, then we can go.
Let's move.
All right, very good. The marshal does say that there was something of a path that used to lead up to the mine that the dwarves would occasionally use to come down and come to the inn.
Okay.
But it's been forever since anyone's used the path, so it's probably well overgrown and hard to follow.
Since he was a young lad. Got it.
Could he
Oh,
guide
oh,
us to that,
I will also.
that path?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, can he guide us along that path?
He's pretty old. He probably doesn't want to go hiking in the mountains.
Shit, I'll carry him.
He says no, he has no interest in going up in the mountains to see hobgoblins.
All right. I will make sure to let. What's the
You
ranger?
want to send Barney with us?
Pharaohs.
There's
Ferris. I'll make sure about the covering the tracks message. You're probably the most able at masking our passage. So
Is that seriously what Kelb looks like? That thing you put on your feed?
Yeah, it's an old, small, kind of,
Nice.
yeah.
Fort Lafayette or something.
It's like Billy Creek. No, it's not even Billy Creek Village. That's like Fowler Park, man. Like on steroids. That's Fowler Park on steroids. If you remember that at all.
Vaguely.
Oh yeah,
Vaguely.
I do.
Yeah, check out the thing on the stream. It's funny.
All right. Well, I've done what I needed to do.
Very rustic.
Very rustic. Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
All right, so who's leading you in trying to pick up and keep on the path?
I would imagine it would be the ranger.
Yeah,
I do not want
Ferris.
to make any assumes, but
Ferris,
Come on.
do you wish to lead the way here? This is your expertise.
Yeah,
Ferris,
The rate
does
seems the
Ferris
ranger and
need
the
to be
wolf.
Does Ferris need to be behind to conceal our passage, or can he do that from the front?
That would be on the way back, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be
just on the
back.
way.
Well, we don't want to leave tracks going in and then no tracks coming out. I mean, I think that even a hobgoblin is smart enough to figure it out.
I'm pretty sure we're going to come out the way we came in.
Yep.
All right.
I could also
Look
at We could just drag
The
a
druid can take care
hobgoblin
of
body behind us.
Pass without trace, right?
I don't mind being toward the front, stealthy. That's
Yep.
where I'm
Who's-
usually at.
Well, why don't you bring up the rear then?
All right, I'll bring up the rear.
And do that stealthily, and then Uchard will follow Ferris, I guess. And then who wants to go next, the Bard or Conry?
Let's
Where
put
am
the
I gonna
guard
be at?
Conry as 2x2.
I'm gonna be
Is
on
there any-
like the wing one way or the other, so I can
Right.
outflank whatever's in front of us.
And before we start going up, I'm just gonna make sure to review our combat, because we had this come up before about, we were gonna make like battle signs, like hand signals or whatever, so that we could convey things a little bit easier in combat without hitting the 6-word rule.
right. Yep, I do remember that.
So
What
I'm
did
just
Well, somebody has to tell Anna and Ferris what those signals are, because we don't know what they are.
basically just like pigeon sign language for like attack my target or get down, that kind of thing.
Yep.
We didn't like define what the actual
I think
hand
that'd be
sign
cool
were.
if we did though. Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah,
could work on that.
And then it comes to Jason, who doesn't have his camera turned on. No one knows what he's doing.
So
So
we could work on that offline. We could come up with a list of hand gestures.
Or you even just shorthand like
Oh, Matt's doing plenty of them now.
Oh,
I think there could be some experience points if you can come up with a good online demonstration of what the
I just
party
did.
signals are.
Yeah, Matt was doing a bunch of them.
Oh, we could do that. We could do that offline.
I'm sure that half the group here has some experience
Yeah,
with
yeah. I'm pretty
hand
sure
signs.
we got at least half the. Yeah, it's more than half the group are good at that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Funny that. So like I almost
I don't know how to. I don't know how to
exclusively
do. I don't know how to do lick a crayon in sign language.
Yeah. How do you say collect the bat foreskins in sign language?
Yes. You say sheep in sign language.
All right. So anyway, we just go over it because I like a clear field of fire so I can shoot things.
Roger that. Engage, engage.
I think I heard the outlines of a marching order, but not a resolution.
Ferris first. Ferris is first, stealthy. Then Uhtred. Then Conry and Anna side by side, spread out.
Yep.
Me at the end.
And I'm stealthy.
So to speak.
And where's
And
LaFay?
LaFay, I guess he's behind Uhtred, I think it was.
And do not forget, LaFay, when he summons that fire spirit, we need to stay away
Yes.
from that fire spirit.
Right.
Yes.
What's the
I
sign
will be
language
kind of
for beware the fire spirit?
right. I can summon him like 30 feet away, though.
and I'm going to be off to the side in the back so that I can shoot whatever's engaging the front line.
Yep.
Got it.
All right.
And I'm going to be stealthed.
Do I need
Alright,
to
so
roll anything like for stealth point?
All right, so
He'll tell us
Yeah,
when.
they're-
He'll tell us when.
there will be stealth rolls. There will be survival rolls to start with. So I need your scout
That's pretty cool. What is the
To
name of that
roll.
movie?
survival.
The Ferris has got to roll survival.
To,
Hey, Ferris.
Normal?
Yeah, Norm.
yeah,
Oh
Ooh.
very
yeah.
nice. All right, so the end of the path is nice and clear, and you're able to pick it up and follow it. A ways north, it winds through the. Here, we need some
Head on
travel
a swivel.
imagery.
That was
Travel
a little
imagery as you-
entrenched.
Yep, there we go.
Hmm?
Well, that particular part of the path is a little more worn than most. At parts, it does get thin and kind of hard to follow. But your ranger has done a nice job. Now, who wants to roll to see if there's anything that's wandering in the woods that might?
Well, you
wanna set
know who
upon
that's
you.
going to be.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Uhtred. No, Uhtred.
Do you want to pick the numbers ahead of time, Howard?
Do you want me to announce the numbers?
No. We
You like to be surprised?
yeah. Uhtred needs to roll the number. I mean,
It's just kind of a
that's
given.
par for the course.
All
I
right.
guess the Okay, very good. So you push along through the morning. Need another survival roll from your ranger to keep track on the path.
All right, rolling.
Oh God.
Nice.
Oh,
We lost
problem.
the, we lost the path.
It's a 7. It's a 7. Don't worry about it. It's a 7. Don't worry. We're thrown off by at least an hour, you know. Hey.
All
We
right,
just went
yeah.
off a cliff.
So you get turned around at one point, have to backtrack, pick up the path, and reorient yourself, and you lose a little time. Roll again.
Happens to the best of us.
I'm not good on these rolls sometimes.
Ooh.
Oh, there we
All right,
go.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Back on track.
He's like, they tried
All
to
right.
conceal the path. It's over here. Let me show you.
So let's see. Let's do another random roll for encounter. Who's doing
I'll
this
do
one?
it.
Uhtred?
And I'll do it.
Oh, come on.
Come on, no whammies.
Big numbers. No whammies. No
Oh, wait,
whammies.
yes, Peter.
Ugh.
Oh.
95.
All right. So you're into the afternoon now. You see some wildlife, but nothing threatening.
You guys want some food?
Nah.
No?
All right, Ranger. Can I get a third survival roll to keep track of the path?
Oh God.
Uh-oh. Roll
No.
D6.
We just went over a cliff. We just went over a cliff.
I need a
Slash
D6,
RD6.
please.
God.
It is a 5. It is a 5. It is a 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
No
roll
whammies.
A 1.
No whammies. No whammies.
Roll a 1.
What am I doing?
The
Roll a
six.
1.
Well, yeah, it's excited. I mean,
Slash RD1. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is not a critical failure,
No.
but you do lose yet again a couple more hours, having to backtrack and
While
pick up the path.
everybody reconsiders the wisdom of having you be the guide. Yeah. I'm going to be leaning on my naginata going, oh, God.
All right, so
It's so bad he has to take a smoke break.
so you find
you know
your way
what they
back,
say.
you lose a couple hours. We're getting on towards late afternoon now.
This is not
We should
functioning.
Yeah, I was gonna
probably
say.
stop and eat.
Late afternoon, I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, we don't want to have to eat when we're dealing with hobgoblins, right?
Right.
well, are we that close? Are we going to have to camp for the night?
It's looking like
We're
it.
probably about halfway there. Would you guess?
It depends on how many
Yeah.
how many times the ranger loses the path.
Well, we still get to
Yeah.
we still can keep track of how far we've gone by our pace count.
So we probably ought to go ahead and look for, as the evening is drawing on, we probably ought to look for a campsite.
He said it's
Right.
afternoon, right?
I said late afternoon.
Late afternoon. So it's
You
like
probably-
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that.
That's not late afternoon. Late afternoon is like 5.
4.
That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
early
4 or
evening to
5.
me.
Well, yeah, I would say you have a couple hours of good daylight left.
Okay, there you go. That's better.
Yeah, see, so we'll start looking for a campsite
All right.
now, and
And
we'll
scout out the area.
we find
make sure we
one.
got a good defensible position.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got that drift globe, to help people set up tents.
No. We're over
right,
here.
so-
We're over here.
Can I get another survivor roll?
Yeah.
Does he need help?
He might.
Phone a friend.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
You find a nice clearing.
on a
good
rise.
space with a lot of good space between you and the woods, where you can set up a camp. We need a bit of camp scenery, don't we?
Yep.
Should we do a cold camp in case the hobgoblins are scouting around?
Yeah, I made some jerky. You remember?
What
It's
what
kind
is
of what I was thinking.
I think that would be wise.
It's some.
We can
it's,
gather some
for
wood.
for Uhtred. It's some
It
bat
can-
jerky. You want some bat jerky, Uhtred?
Not if it's made out of bat foreskins. I don't.
No,
That's the
it's
best
not
part.
bat foreskins. That's just the casing.
It's a casing. Keeps it
Cave
moist.
oysters.
Seals in the flavor.
Yeah.
A bunch of cave oysters. Oysters don't grow in caves. These ones did.
Yeah. Gone.
All right, very good. You guys setting up tents? You building a fire?
I don't think we need a tent, but I think we're gonna skip the fire. Was that the consensus?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we
It's
should
not-
gather
it's not
some
cold
wood in
out.
case we need a fire.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not cold out, is it?
And if we need a
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
then
it's
we'll say-
fall. It's
That,
cold.
that I know of, it is not.
It's
cold
cold?
right now.
He said it's.
It is late fall. It's cold. It'll get cold tonight.
Well, let's set the tent. Let's set the tents up there.
All right.
Get in out of the cold.
We're gonna need to set alarms too.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got a trip line with a noisemaker, but that's not necessarily the best answer.
Dig a pit.
Well, and we do
get
have-
some pits with.
We have Ferris's that doesn't sleep, so
Right
it
on.
can patrol around.
Can I have alarm spell?
Yeah, I don't know really.
I don't know if that'll help.
Yeah, I don't know if we really want to.
Actually, alarm
Go to
spell
the-
would be really good.
Well, can
Yeah.
you do the whole circumference of the camp with that thing?
It's pretty big.
I don't think it's actually all that big. I didn't think it was.
Yeah, that was the impression I got. I don't have it, so I don't know for sure, but I thought it only covered, 7-10 feet, something like that.
Maybe that's the case, but I thought it was
I mean-
more than that.
20-foot cube.
could-
So
So 5 by 5 by 5 by 5.
well, I think it's a cube that's 20 foot on edge.
On each side.
Yeah. So it's 20 feet. So
So
I
we
don't-
could alarm the fire pit in case anything tries to sneak into our fire pit.
Well, they might try and steal Connery's jerky.
Right. Exactly.
Or those cave oysters he's got.
Right.
so
Are people setting up tents?
I think we'll be all right without it. We'll save it for when we might actually need it.
Well, he's going to have a long rest, so it's going to come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll put it on one direction. At least we'll have a
Right. And
Some
then
sort
I've
of-
got a noisemaker on another direction. So 2
Yeah.
out of 3 ain't, or 2 out of 4 ain't bad.
put it on the
Unless
far
they
side
come
of the
from
tent.
above.
somewhere.
You can't center that on our on us.
can
If
put
we're
it
doing a
wherever you
cold
want.
if we're doing a cold camp, I don't know why we can't all be in the 20 by 20.
Well, because I think it's a good idea to have a thing of wood in the middle there in
Yeah.
case we do run into something. We can light, Lefay can light it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
you're going to build a fire, just not light it.
Right.
Right.
Because if we have a night fight, half the party can't see in the dark.
You got a globe.
True.
Yeah, but that'll cover one little area, so better safe than
Alright.
sorry.
Right.
Well, if we're attacked, then we'll need the fire anyway. They already know where we're at. It's not gonna.
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
Now, do we put the tents side by side instead of spread?
Yeah, we probably want them pretty close.
Yeah, I think you put them side by side, and then you take that alarm spell and push it over to the blank side of away from the fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the left.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So I probably need to be over towards that way.
You mean like this?
No, just so that it covers from the east edge of the tent furthest west. Does that make sense?
Like that?
Pretty much like that. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Okay.
And put that other tent in there next to it.
Is that my spell?
Like so?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you guys?
Yep.
And then you've gathered some wood to make a fire and put it in the pit.
Yep.
The pit's not to scale, by the way. The pit's not nearly that big. I need to get a different map that doesn't have.
I just need to correct the
Gigantic
scale.
fire pits.
Just need to,
It's a bonfire pit suitable for.
yeah. A freaking pyre.
Is that the wire or is that the alarm spell?
That's the alarm spell, right?
Okay.
That's the alarm spell.
Now I got to reduce my alarm spell then.
Yeah. Use one. But you'll get it back once we
Right.
do the long
I
rest.
gotta.
So,
I've got some caltrips I can put out too if you guys want me to do that. Just don't want to put them someplace where somebody's going to step out for a nature call and
Right.
step on a
Roger that.
caltrip.
So I just hit that. And I gotta roll or just cast.
Cast.
It's just cast.
Okay. All right. Oh, here we go.
Ray, you want to put that wire bell out east of us somewhere?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like it's pretty open, so I guess I'll just use some stakes. Maybe like 30 feet away.
I'll dig some pits.
I don't think we have the time.
Okay.
I don't have
some
to move Earth spell.
fortifications.
Yeah.
got the entrenching tools?
random ankle rollers. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go that way, why don't you break out the claymores, Matt?
Right. Exactly.
Point toward enemy.
Yeah.
Now, are we all in those tents, or we need to pitch up some more tents?
No, that's
Yeah.
we'll all be in those tents except for the
Yeah,
guys.
we've
on
only
watch.
got, I think we've only got 2 tents with us, so tents are really heavy.
They're bulky, they're heavy, and they're not exactly cheap.
No, they're not.
That's why you got to kill some hill bandits to get.
All right, so anything else you guys are doing? You
Nope.
set up an alarm spell. You pitched your tent. You built a fire, but not lit it.
Can we just say from here this point forward, if we say cold camp, this is what we're doing, and otherwise we're, setting it up with so we don't spend the time
Sure.
doing that.
Sure.
Well, and Rot's going to be out there patrolling a little bit too.
Yeah, the
Right.
wolf will be.
I wanted to
Jeez.
ask Ferris if there's some water nearby.
So, he cannot take action without you commanding him to do it. So I don't know that
Well,
he can
fair.
actually.
He can wake him up.
He can wake him up, but But I
He
don't know
can't
what's gonna
attack
keep-
anything. Is what I'm saying. That's fine. He doesn't have to attack anything as long as he can warn us that there's something out there.
Yeah. All right, so you have a watch rotation. Who's sleeping? Who's
Dawn.
sleeping
I'll
where?
take first.
I'll take Dawn.
I'll do second.
And I guess I'll have third. Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
So we can divide that nighttime thing up in 3 ways since we have so many people.
Yep.
I'm saying. So 2.5 hours or whatever, you know.
Right. Yeah, works for me.
All right, so
And
everyone
whoever's
get
on
your
the watch,
positions.
we can open up that-
Say that
Put
again,
your-
Howard.
Put your icons where they're going to be.
Where do we want our watch stander?
That's where I'm gonna take watch at. Did he move?
Yeah, he moved.
Fort Foundry is just so slow.
I'm not having
I'm
any
gonna
problems
be-
since we reloaded.
For me, it's like a slideshow. But yeah, I'm gonna be up here when I do my watch. That way, I can kind of have a clear shot of every direction, more or less.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to assume that whoever's on watch has the glow orb or whatever it's called.
If they don't have night vision.
Right. I will have the glow orb, but I will not be using it unless I have a reason to.
Roger.
All right, so that particular item has to belong to a person.
Oh, is it attuned?
It's a tuned item.
And it can't be attuned to more than one person?
Correct.
No.
And it takes, you can be switched, but it takes like an hour to switch.
Oh,
So whoever doesn't have night vision, maybe attune it to one of them. And
Yeah. So Conry, it'll be attuned to Conry. So
Well,
you're
I
just
usually take
kinda-
Dawn. And
Right.
Ray is, let's see, so Anna
He's
doesn't
Let's
have
he's
have
gonna-
it attuned to Anna.
Yeah,
I'll be right.
Anna.
okay. Oh, that would be fine.
But she's not standing watch.
She's not. But she can use it. She can use it when we're in the mine.
Yep.
So you'll want to add that to your character sheet.
Yep. I usually go.
and
I
then-
usually go stealth, and so I don't really want to use a.
Yeah, I don't want to
globe.
be lit up.
Yeah.
Add it to when you add it to your D&D Beyond. It counts as one of your attunements.
He's got a sound effect that sounds like a spider. I hear that in the background. Does anybody else hear
Oh.
that?
I don't.
no,
I heard it.
Snake sound.
No, it was a spider. It was a giant spider sound.
What sound did you spider make?
It sounds like something with like more than one leg stepping at a time.
Could be a centipede.
No, not that many. Not that many legs.
Maybe it's a centipede that only rolled 50 on its stealth, and so only half its
There you go.
legs
There you go.
are stealthy.
The
It,
others were
it
shot
sounds.
off in the
It
war.
sounds like a spider from Skyrim. You guys play Skyrim? Anybody else play Skyrim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
no.
All right, what's the Fae doing out there? This is Ray's watch, right?
It is.
What am I doing out there?
Maybe LaFade is not
Yeah.
sociable. He doesn't want to be near us. I don't know.
Well,
It's because I
just-
didn't pay for the. It's because I didn't pay for the bath at the inn. Is
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah. Hey, buddy.
I'm just
And-
sleeping.
More like he's
So you-
contemplating burning us all and
Yeah,
laughing
exactly. Yeah,
at
he's like,
They will
alarm
make
spell
beautiful
this.
fires. They will make a beautiful flame.
Yep.
All right,
So I need to roll a D.
And
and And that's where Ferris is going to be?
During my watch, yes.
Where are you at? I don't even see it.
You're down.
He's off on the
Oh.
corner.
Okay.
You're
But
not
it's not
looking
your
at
watch.
it.
So where are you going to be when it's not your watch?
Oh, I'll be in here. I guess in a tent, right? Is that where everybody's sleeping?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oops.
I'm in a tent.
I will be, yes.
Oh, is that me? I guess I
Okay.
wasn't in a tent.
No.
You see the tents, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Am I in that tent yet?
These tents are not to scale either.
Yes.
The fire ring is bigger than the tent.
You
Yeah.
ready for my watch, Howard?
I am ready for your
Rot
watch.
is posting up.
Yeah. How big's that? How big's a square?
It's supposed to be 5 feet, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the fire
5 feet.
circle could take up 1 square.
That's a big fire.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not
very
sure the
good.
fire marshal would be okay with that.
Good grief.
Probably get a ticket for that.
Mike,
Yep.
can I get a D10?
Uh oh.
Lots of bad guys.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh boy. All right.
Why are we always fighting at night?
Come on.
I don't control the dice.
Because that's the only time we roll.
Oh, you were rolling the day. You guys were skipping right by all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. No complaints here.
The way I've been rolling, man, marksmanship might be.
You have little faith. You got fucking +8. That's basically half the.
There we go.
Hmm. Very good. So Ray has got first watch. Oh, there appears to be dead creatures on the map.
Oh.
Look at that.
I'm just that good.
All right. Can I get a wisdom save from you, Ray?
A wisdom saving throw.
Uh oh.
Not my strong suit.
Uh oh.
It's thinking about it. Saving throw.
Not
All
bad.
right.
Is there a brass section playing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
my
Yeah, we need
daughter.
that. Yeah.
He's practicing.
Is that in the forge? Is that?
No, it's my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Yeah, she's practicing.
That's awesome.
I thought he was saying you need a brass section for that roll. That was awesome.
No.
Hopefully that saves.
Yeah.
I'm spinning around for the audience sake here.
So between the crickets and the sounds of the night, you hear a song on the wind.
Not good.
In what language?
working on that.
I mean, I may not be able to understand what they're singing, but at least I know Elvish when I hear it. He's pondering deeply.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Ah.
Everyone else roll perception. I need perceptions from
Everybody?
Yep.
everyone but Ray.
Oh boy.
That's fun.
Perception.
Who am I missing?
Ferris.
Nice.
All right. Ferris, LaFay, I need wisdom saves from you as well.
Oh boy.
Really?
It's a spell of a type.
Charm or something.
So wisdom, is this ability or saving or?
Saving
throw.
Not bad.
All right. Okay.
Does Rot need to roll?
He does not.
Okay.
So are we seeing anything or hearing anything or what's going on?
A song in the wind.
I'm working all that out. This is
Okay.
It's Kermit singing Rainbow Connection.
Love it.
Shall I assume then that LaFay and Pharos are awake?
They're awake, maybe, or uncharmed.
they are not awake.
They're not awake.
Not yet. All right. Golly, this is hard to figure out. I apologize, guys. The wording on this leaves some room for ambiguity.
In the meantime, who's winning the is it Kansas City Denver game on?
Yeah, Chiefs are winning right now, 10-3,
All right.
and it just went to halftime.
Are you a Broncos fan, Elmore?
I am.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and have Anna, Uhtred, and everyone that hasn't rolled a wisdom save to go ahead and roll.
All right.
So Conry, Anna, Uhtred.
Damn. It's a heck of a group attack.
Oh, what save?
Oh
Wisdom.
God.
Wisdom
God.
save.
Clicking on wisdom.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
when it
God.
comes up, you do it as
No.
a saving throw.
All right.
Oh man.
What was that?
No, you just put
Right.
up data that I don't think you wanted to put up. No, that's wildfire spirit. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
And
sorry.
LaFay accidentally clicked something,
Ah.
I think.
That yeah, that was
He's gonna go
that
the
was a
nuclear option and burn everybody.
that was a misclick.
Yep.
In case of danger, make fire.
Yeah, in case of
Right.
danger, make fire.
You
Yeah.
didn't actually consume one of your wild shapes when you did that, Jason, did you?
I don't think I did. I will double check though.
Make sure that.
No, I still have two of two.
All right. So we're gonna say that the singing wakes everyone up. They all start to stir. Some of them are just curious about what the singing is.
Little Lisa Gerard on the wind.
And
I don't think I can share that.
To answer your question, Mike, the language is the common tongue.
Okay.
It's a sad melody.
And can I tell anything about it? Male, female, close,
Female.
far, female, close, far.
Female, kind of far.
right.
Is that a siren?
Highly
We're going
unlikely.
to now roll initiatives.
All right.
We, so everyone that was not on watch, everyone but Ray basically doesn't get to take an action this turn, but we'll go ahead.
May it be an evening star, shines
I think I've got
down
everyone queued up here.
May it be.
Henri,
What?
Hey, it up me.
What are you asking for?
you're
I
not queued up as a initiative.
Oh, okay. I don't know why.
But there was a wagon that's going to roll initiative.
Right.
No.
We're
Why
That's
can't I
'cause
roll
he's-
it?
What am I not? What the hell?
There.
You want initiative? Okay. Oh my
Pity
god!
my
I
initiative
can't
roll
believe
sucked.
Always.
Move those in such a way that see the
Why,
you know
why is
the,
there a wolf? Why is there a wolf symbol with a tiger name?
That's the way his
Oh, okay.
thing comes
he,
up.
because he has a pounce. He was modeled after a tiger, and I don't know why his model always says tiger on it.
Okay.
Not wrong. Just that's Paris's companion.
Wolf. Right.
Who am I missing?
I think we're all on there.
I think that's everybody.
Yep, that's everybody.
All right, and Rot takes action with Ferris.
Right on.
I'm sorry, I muted.
All right, let's get a perception from Ray. See what he knows about what's going on. All right, the song is carried on the wind, seems to be coming from the northeast. The party is stirring awake.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go make sure they're awake,
Okay, so that's
and,
going
and
to be-
pointing out that there's something afoot. There's a woman singing to the northeast in the mountains in kind of wintry near hobgoblins. That doesn't make any sense to me.
All right. the two that failed their saving throws. Be Uhtred
And Anna.
and Anna. You
Yeah,
will
but they have no
sidebar
idea
here real
that
quick.
they failed.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me do a little sidebar with them.
Sure. And thus the party was killed by Uhtred when he went berserk on the party.
Right. Are we muting every? Oh, they're getting. Okay, they're all right. Whoop, we lost another one.
All right. What did I do to the?
Oh, it auto connected.
Did it?
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Damn.
All right. There we go. Pop out. All right. Now I can see everyone. All right. All right. So, Ray, move towards the party because you're stirring them awake, correct?
Yep.
And as you're doing that, you're telling them, "Hey, I'm hearing some singing coming from the
Right.
northeast," or something to that effect. Okay.
After all, I die way too often to try and go this alone.
One, two. All right, the party's stirring awake, gathering up your gear and so forth. Top of round 2. Hang on. Here. So Anna's up first.
All right, so Anna says, I simply must move, find out this music. It's so wonderful. I must find out who this is. I mean, this could be the inspiration that I've been looking for for my the
Oh, that's
the
not the
song
response I was hoping for.
the song.
Oh, I know, right? Isn't it great?
Yeah, oh my! I need to find this. I need to be closer to hear the song better. So she
All right.
she starts walking toward the sound of the song.
Oops.
So move your token there.
All right. So is it this way?
30 feet.
Northeast.
Northeast.
It's to the northeast.
Northeast.
Upper right.
North,
The upper right corner.
upper right. Okay.
All right.
It calls to me like a stairway to heaven.
Ferris. Anna starts wandering off towards the song. You're stirred awake.
I don't see her token move.
It did.
moved.
Did
It is.
turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You wake up to the sound of Ray explaining to you that there's some kind of song on the wind, and you see the other party members waking up, and you see Anna start to wander off towards it.
Now, Howard, is it correct that I don't feel any like magical stirrings that I was able to repel? I have no idea that I did a saving throw. Is that right?
No, you don't have no idea.
And she talked to us, right?
Yeah, she said
Yes,
she had to go.
She muttered about, I have to go find this song, and she just started wandering off.
I want to know if I'm detecting anything magic.
All right, you can.
Arcana.
You can roll Arcana, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. We're to say that's your bonus action if you do that, though.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Can I, well, I want to follow her too.
Well, that's your
Well,
move, man.
bonus action. You can still move.
I can still move?
You're
All
full
right.
30.
All right. So this is my bonus action. There's
All right,
nothing.
so roll.
There we go.
Roll Arcana. Modified. It's all right. You're not certain, but it seems like some kind of spell-like effect.
A what effect?
Spell life.
Spell-like.
Effect. Okay. Well, I want to let everybody else know something's up with possible spell.
You got 6 words to do it in.
Six words.
Hand signals for that.
Because you're observing and you're walking, and you can say a few words as you're doing that.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
Hit with a mute spell.
I muted it there. He said it might be a spell.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So the ranger says it might be a spell and starts to walk where?
I'm going to start following her.
Okay. So your movement's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet. Let's see, that's...
Actually, Anna,
Well, you can't walk through the tents.
you would have used your movement and your action to move, so you should have moved 60 feet.
Oh,
That
okay.
would be so. She's running.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, that'd be action and yeah,
That's a dash, right?
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
dash.
it's a dash act.
Well, I guess, yeah, she's in a hurry, so she's not taking any action. She's moving as quickly as she can towards...
Did I
Let me-
move
let me-
far enough? Was that
let me-
60 or no?
Let me read this again to make sure I'm saying that right.
Dash basically is a short sprint.
Move in the most direct route. Okay.
Did I move far enough or no?
I was reading. I didn't.
Let's see. I started off where the thing that says the word mat is, because I was at the camp, the little tent thing. Yeah, I think that's about right, because I was at the camp thing, so that was about 30 feet, I think, from that one, and then okay. So let's see.
Close enough.
Haha! I'm going toward the sound, babies.
Well, she is a bard.
All right,
Now-
and she's wasting no time trying to.
Can I move rot also?
That you need to use a bonus action to do that.
Okay,
Oh shit! I'm sorry, dude. I didn't
that's all right.
All right, LaFay. Tell you what,
Well, you didn't have an action,
Yeah.
though, right?
I don't know if action was waking up.
Hey, Howard, Elmore didn't use an action.
no,
Other-
he can he can also choose to dash if he wants to.
Yeah, do you
Try
want to
to-
dash or do you want to move rot? Move rot. That's what I do.
Yeah. So I can move rot
You can move him up to 30 feet, right?
40.
Oh, he's faster.
Yeah.
You got to move him towards
I'm gonna move him
Anna.
towards Anna.
Okay.
Whoops. What? What am I doing? Ah! Going back. And I lost my connection.
Oh,
So
I'll move him.
he's gonna have to refresh, but it shouldn't matter, right?
I moved him. I moved him as close to Anna as I could.
Okay.
All right, Uhtred.
Uhtred is digging the sound that he is hearing.
Well, now
And
we
he
know
is
it's a
mowed up.
curse.
What happened to LaFay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I stepped over LaFay.
Okay. I'm going to use my produce flame and fire up the fire as an action.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
It's an action
Okay.
cantrip, and then I'm going to move my 30 towards the rest, Anna and Pharaoh.
So
You're not gonna summon that fire beast?
Not yet. I don't know what we're dealing with.
Let's wait for that until we're wherever we're gonna go, so we don't burn down the forest.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
Let it burn!
Burn it down.
So LaFay lights the fire.
Campfire.
Steps towards
There's
Anna.
nothing to it. There's no good targets right now.
Right.
I'll tell you what. Roll perception.
Lucky 7-0 versus the Broncos.
You want me to roll perception?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Impressive.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh,
You do not
Had a
see any
19.
targets.
Jeez.
All right.
19
So
is right there.
lit the fire. Move towards Anna. Anything else?
That's it. That's it.
All right, Uhtred. You said you were digging the sounds of the.
I'm totally entranced by those sounds. She's putting down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I'm making some progress here. 8, 9, 10. So it's 12, right? 11, 12.
I thought Does he move at 30 or does he move fast? No, he moves at 30.
He
Yeah.
moves at 30. I don't know how I moved. I don't know how I moved further than she did because she was 10 feet north of me, but I don't know. Butcher, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Longer legs. I don't know. All right. Ray. Half of everyone seems to be headed off to the northeast.
Oh, shit's gonna get real. I can't stop them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use. I'm gonna tell Conry that I'm gonna work for the shadows and see if I can follow them to wherever they're going. And then I'm gonna use stealth as my action and then move.
Okay.
Drawing up my black bat cloak.
All right. Roll your stealth.
Yep. Ever so slowly pulling up my character sheet.
Oh, wow. He's got some skill. Okay.
I haven't even seen the roll yet.
It's a modified 18.
Cool. And then I am going to move my 25. Oh, this is a slideshow. Come on, come on.
Oh, come on.
All right. So that's it. That's my free action, move, and action. There we go.
All right. So, LeFay, out of the woods, a tree, kind of in the general direction that everyone seems to be moving.
Got a saxophone accompaniment to her song.
I like that.
I know.
I don't hear anything. What am I
A
missing?
a creature comes flying out of the woods.
Uh-oh.
Like literally flying or just running really fast?
Flying.
Oh, actually flying. Okay.
It seems to be headed in the general direction of LeFay.
Uh-oh.
But she doesn't quite get there. Did you get the visual there for the recording there, Matt?
The what's coming up on there?
Yes.
Looks like a harpy.
Yeah.
With a morning star.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, it's up there with in all its glory.
And then we'll go ahead and let the two closest. We'll say LeFay and talk about two good ones to roll. Let's have LeFay and Ferris. Let's roll nature.
Nature.
Yep.
Oh.
That's a nice roll.
Oh.
All right, Ferris, you do know that that is indeed a harpy. LeFay, you know that they're ferocious attackers. They're not to be trifled with. In addition to the the club that you see. You gotta beware of the claws. All right, Connery.
Well, I can't make it to the harpy. I can't unless you allow me to
Howard,
tackle Anna, which I don't think I can do either.
Howard, do I know if they have spell casting ability, the harpies?
You do not.
And is it only one target, correct?
Only one that you see.
Okay. All right. Well, we will run out here, I guess, and let me see here, because I think it's right here. That's 40 feet, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, I can go one more. And then I need to do a array template, and that would make it right there. Hold on.
I need to turn my camera back
I just figured you were being mysterious.
on. Not intentionally. It turned off when I switched channels.
Okay. And we will try to do a fire attack against
Okay.
the harpy. I don't know anything about harpies, do I?
You can roll nature.
Won't cost me anything, will it?
You know they're dangerous. You know they fly. You know they're absolutely mean.
All right.
Other than
Well,
that,
it's
you
got
don't.
wings. I'll set it on fire. How about that?
Fair enough.
All right. So Breath of the Dragon.
Man,
What?
burned chicken feathers.
Yep, exactly. It's under features, correct? Okay. Why am I not getting it? Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Gout of flame at it in the sky. It's flying, right?
It is flying. It's about 10 feet off the ground.
Fustrota!
DC save or Dex save DC 12. And taking half damage on success.
Well, roll your damage. Okay.
Is it on fire now? I painted the target, sir. I painted the target.
All right.
It's easier for everybody to see now. I go
You're 9-1.
and light it on fire.
Is that the door?
How do I get rid of that now?
Or is it the computer? I did hear something. I'm not sure what it was.
A second one comes out of the woods.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
damn it. What, we didn't need one, you needed two? What is this?
At least it's not snakes.
Yeah, it's not snakes. MF and snakes on a MF and plane.
And a third.
Uh-oh.
3? You needed 3? What is this?
Here we go. Back to Anna. The The sound is still in the corner.
Okay. Was I supposed to do another wisdom roll?
You're correct. I'm sorry,
you're
at the end
back.
of your turn, you should have done that.
Okay, let me do it now.
Do it now. You can do the same, Brad.
Meh.
All right, Anna. The song is still alluring.
All right, so I'm
I'm going to use my inspiration point.
Okay. Well, you didn't actually use your inspiration point, but
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure how to do that.
well,
You just take it off and then roll at advantage.
Where I don't see it on here.
It's on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm looking at my character sheet.
so
Should be right
it's-
under the death saves. That's why you're not familiar with it.
Death save. Oh, okay. Well, I'll say I used it, and
Okay. Well, you kind of come to your senses as you're wandering in the woods, wondering why
right. So
where you're at.
so I should still keeping on.
Yep.
All
You
right.
keep on
How far should I go?
here.
Like
should
where
be
this
able to-
green thing is?
Right there.
All right.
Here, I'll move it up there for you.
All right. So bye, people.
All right, Ferris. Anna's wandered off into the woods. There are now 3 harpies emerged from the woods.
Well, I am gonna take aim at the one just south of Uhtred.
Okay.
And with my longbow.
All right.
So that's attack, right? Where's that?
Hey Howard, do you know what? I had a short bow that's gone. Do you have any idea why that would have happened?
Because I imported your character, and I imagine you didn't have a short bow in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
You need to add it to your D&D Beyond.
All right.
And I will see if I can.
All right, I gotta. My dang.
Find a short bow here.
Where do I roll the attack?
do you have it loaded? The icon's loaded at the bottom down there.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. Got it. All right. Oops.
What's that?
I wasn't clicked on them. Tab. There we go.
Then it should come up on the other one. You need to open the chat window thing. The first.
Yeah. The chat right there. There we go. All right. Attack. Sorry, everybody. That's not good. Oh, wait.
17.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Gotta roll
Damage.
the damage.
Normal.
All right. Very good. The arrow finds its mark.
Which
It's
one
the
did
harpy?
he attack?
The one, the farthest north one, just south of Uhtred.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your action. You have a bonus action and movement left.
My bonus action, I'm gonna send Rot to go maul that thing.
Okay.
Does he have that charging attack thing?
So that thing's in the air.
Oh, he can't do that, can he?
It's about 10 feet off the ground. He can't really reach it yet.
Can he go and tackle Uhtred?
Well, I'm not crazy no more.
Or you're not? Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Anna's
It's
just,
just Anna.
yeah.
Or
Well,
just
then
a
I want to send him over by wherever as close get him as close to Anna as I can.
All right, so you're gonna move him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him towards Anna.
Where's Anna?
I'm off.
way up in the corner.
In the
She's ready to
corner.
leave the map.
Okay.
Movement 40. So I guess over here on by
Moving.
this bush.
Move him diagonal.
Right there.
Okay. Whoops. What did I do?
I moved him.
Okay.
I'm just mindful of the clock. All right, so that's your bonus action. Your action. You have movement. Faye, you want to be queuing up your actions?
I think I just want to. I think I'm gonna stay right about here. I think.
Okay.
For the direct threat.
Faye?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, the forge just went down. I'm refreshing right before my turn. But I am going to do. I'm going to start out with the scorching ray.
Okay, you get multiple rays with that.
I do. I think I get 4. And I'm going to direct them. Unfortunately, once again, my okay, the forge is coming back up now. Okay.
You get 3 rays.
Yeah, but I think I get another one because of my my level. At higher levels, I get an extra one.
You can cast it as a second level spell, and you'll get a 4th ray.
Yeah, it is a second level spell.
Oh wait.
Some,
No, when you cast a spell using a slot of 3rd or higher, you can create an additional ray. You can't cast a 3rd level spell yet.
no, but as a second level spell, I can. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you. Okay, so I get 3.
You get 3 rays.
Okay, so I'm going to, I'll direct, what's the range on that? Yeah, 10, okay. I'll direct him, I'll direct 2 at the one closest to me and then 1 at the one just to the northeast.
All right. Okay. 2 which one?
2 at the one closest to me, and then 1 at the one to the north, just above it to the right.
All right. So click on your spell to cast it, and then let's see what the.
Oh, Jesus! Why didn't he fair catch that?
I don't know. He did. He got a penalty out of it.
Oh,
Ah, jeez. Lovely roll. So is that just
Okay.
one of the rays?
That's 1 ray.
Yeah, you have to roll for each ray. I should know. I'm a ray as well.
Right. So do I cast the spell again, or do I?
No, just
attack?
hit the attack button on the.
Okay. Got it.
Good grief.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I roll any worse? Okay.
oh
roll-
man. Oh,
All right.
man.
There we go. That's one.
Oh,
There's it.
Okay.
That was the one
All
that.
right. Well, since you have to make an attack roll on this, I'm going to say that you can get criticals.
What are you talking about? Huh?
All right. So roll a d6.
Yeah, soon. We're not done.
So roll damage, and then can you roll critical hit?
Roll D6 right now.
Well, hit the damage button,
Oh, I gotcha.
and then hit the critical choice on that.
Oh,
Ugh.
So 13.
wow.
Which select. That was the northern one, right? Okay. The first two rays missed their mark. The flying harpy's not easy to hit, but the third one lands and scorches it rather nicely.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to deploy my wildfire spirit.
Oh, you're summoning your spirit. Where are you?
Yep.
Where are you placing your spirit?
I think I place them 30 feet. I'm going to place them right. Whoops, I'm moving myself. Hold on. I'm going to place them right there. Can you see that?
Yeah, I got it. And yeah.
Going to get some burn on both of them.
Sick burn.
What happens to the third one?
Oh, they're there.
It's up north.
All right, so fire aura. They make dexterity saves. So it's all or nothing on the fire aura. So roll your damage for your fire aura. It's 2d6. Dex save.
No, did that not work? Hold on.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, slash.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Yikes.
There it is. There it is.
He hit him so hard, somebody disconnected.
We got knocked off. Brad?
Brad.
Yep.
And it's of course Brad's turn.
So wait.
Brad.
So Howard, that damage was done to one of them? Because I'm around both of them.
Right.
Yeah, they should both get.
They get a saving throw.
They did, and one of them made a saving throw?
One of them made, one of them missed.
Okay, all right.
They get a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so I did a total of 25 damage between the. Which one did I damage? Did I damage the same one twice?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so took 25 off the one above me. Okay, or the one above the wildfire spirit. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. Uhtred.
I'm going to yell at the others and say, I'm going to help Anna.
Yep. Roger that.
Okay.
You're closer by far.
Brad, roll perception.
Okay.
Do you have infravision?
Yeah. Night vision, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I perceive something or not?
Yeah. You see a fourth harpy up in
Uh-oh.
the tree singing. It's up in the tree singing to Anna.
And then I want to throw a Yiklawa at this thing. If I've got the range, hold on. Let me see what the range is on this thing.
Normal's 10. You have to roll at disadvantage to throw it at that range.
All right. Sorry, Anna. I'm going to wait around. I am going to do a rage, though.
Okay. Gauge your rage.
Doesn't the rage end if you don't do damage that round?
If you're not engaged in combat.
Ah. Never mind then.
If you're just standing around or whatever.
Okay.
Without a target, you're still just a rat in a cage.
Does that involve a primal yell, beating on your chest? What does engaging your rage look like?
That's
Getting
a very
in
good.
touch with his inner rage.
I haven't thought about that.
It's
I think
it's an uncomfortable stare.
it'd be a
Baby coming down on his forehead.
it would be a snarl followed by a howl, and then a flurry of action.
Okay.
For me, it's just kind of like this.
How are we doing on time?
Terrible.
It is now 10:35. Do we want to end this combat round and pick it up?
I think
Where
that's
we left
probably
off.
the best.
What?
Okay.
I hate to end in the middle of combat, but it is late.
All right. So we will finish this whole combat round.
Yep.
All the way through, and then we'll start with Anna's action when we come back.
Okay, so that's Ray and
Ray and me.
I think we ought to finish this
Well-
this battle.
There's some harpy actions here. I'll reveal them now that they're on. So,
How damaged does that one harpy look that's been slightly broiled?
well, it looks like it's taken some obvious signs of damage, but
Can't tell how badly damaged. Got it.
Medium rare.
Medium
it's
rare.
it's dark. I mean, well, it's standing next
Well,
to.
it's kind of on fire.
It's
Should be
smoking
on
some.
fire. It should be lit up, actually, both of them, because the wildflower spirit is right next to them, so that should be pretty bright right there.
All
Should
right,
be able
so
to see them well.
that harpy continues to sing. Ray, it's your turn.
All right. The one that's looking the most damaged, the one directly above the fire aspect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hex it.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
All right. Pop up your hex for me.
Yep, trying to.
Is that a cantrip?
It is a first level spell, but I cast it with a bonus action.
No.
you want some more? I got another bag.
No.
I got more cheese and stuff too.
No.
Why didn't it pop? Did it pop?
Onion dip.
Okay.
There we go.
You want to cool down your.
I definitely onion
All right,
dip.
so you have to hit it.
The curse does not need it to hit. It's just now whenever I attack, if I successfully attack, I do an extra d6. And it also now has disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to follow up with a little trick shot.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for the dice to roll. I have no idea.
I think they rolled.
Modified 12.
Yep. Does that hit?
Nice.
It does hit.
All right, so we get damage from the trick shot.
Okay.
And from the hex.
What was that, an animal?
Okay,
So 11 points.
got it.
But I'm going to eat another cupcake.
All right, so that's your bonus action.
That
your
was
action.
from stealth. Does that count as a sneak attack?
4 cupcakes I've had tonight, or 5.
I
Yep.
don't know. I have to read the sneak attack.
Or at least I
Tell
think
me.
it was from stealth.
Those aren't very good cupcakes.
It was from stealth.
As long as they are adjacent to a melee combat, or I am attacking from stealth, that should be
yes.
good enough.
Okay.
All right, so they get a sneak attack damage as well. Clicking, waiting.
You hit
Oh
cunning
damn!
action.
I did. You're right. Sorry, it's been a while.
Has been a little while. All right, you need to describe that.
Ray is from a long line of absurdly lucky halflings. So when he shoots, it actually gets caught on a thermal from all the fire action, goes long up into the tree branches. The harpy starts laughing and mocking when it hears a crash as a branch gets broken free from a tree and clubs it on the head as it falls down, driving the harpy into the ground face first, killing it.
Okay, that might be a little bit more cinematic than I was thinking.
If anything requires an inspiration point, that can he have a second inspiration point? That was great.
All right.
Was that the one that was singing, or was that another one?
No. This is another one. But yeah, this harpy's head is just impaled into the ground on this branch. Its arms and legs are twitching. And it is very dead. I am also, because it is now dead, I am moving my hex to the southernmost harpy. So now
Wait,
it has a...
Is that a bonus action on your next turn?
Oh, you're right. It is a bonus action. Sorry.
Okay. So this harpy's not happy about the heat source that's next to her. She's going to take some action about that. And attack the heat source.
Uh-oh.
How dare you?
Swings her club at it and then rakes it with its claws. But to no effect. Conry.
All right, we're gonna run at the harpy and then leap into the air to attack it.
Don't get burned.
I know it's within 10 feet of that, isn't it? How
Yeah,
far
but I
is
think
that?
you called it. I think you have to follow through with it now. You called
5
it.
feet from it. It's 5 feet from it, and it's 10 feet. The radius is 10 feet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that means I got to do a ranged attack. Yeah. Ah, crap. That sucks.
He can do a save versus the flame, though, can't he?
He can.
Is that a
Yeah, you can
dex
do a
save?
saving throw.
Is that a dex save? I don't like taking damage like that. But a poison arrow, does that work?
You're gonna poison the arrow?
Poison. That was the whole purpose of the poison.
Okay, but I think you actually have to take some kind of action to apply the poison.
Bonus action?
I would say it would be a bonus action.
Okay. All right. And what we never applied what that would be, the distilled poison.
Oh, is this supposed? All right, so I hadn't worked that out with Mike was going to do that work. I was going to say that it's going to take 2 of those poisons to make one. What was it called? Assassin's blood. Oh, that actually turns it into an ingested poison.
Okay. So is this since it's got the forest or the wildfire spirit on one side and me on the other? Is that a flanking attack?
You have to be in melee with it.
Oh.
Is it raining?
All right. Yeah, it was raining earlier.
So Mike's work with the poison turned it into an ingested poison, not a topical poison.
So I can't do anything with it. Okay.
Not
Shoot
now.
it in the mouth.
We can use it for the wargs and
I
poison
gotcha.
their meat.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I have my choice of a short bow or a breath weapon. Oh, fudge. Well, it likes fire. I know that. So, you know.
Move towards him.
Yeah, we'll do a breath weapon. Okay. DC 12.
Okay. Roll your damage. It's going to take damage regardless, right?
Yep. And we'll move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Did it make its saving throw? Don't know.
What's that?
Well, it's hard to tell. It took effect, but it's going to take effect anyway.
Yeah.
Harpy is this?
That's this one right here.
This one right here is the one to take action yet.
Okay, well, it didn't do enough damage to kill it. That's all we know.
I know it's
All right.
close to.
Attack the dog. With a club and a claw attack. Ooh. Dog may not like this.
Uh-oh.
Not that dog.
Not the dog.
No.
Old Yeller, no.
Yeah.
And the dog gets good and torn up.
Oh,
Damn, that was 11.
What damage did the dog take?
Alright, the dog got beat up pretty good. And that'll be the end of round 3, and that's where we're going to leave it for this time. When we come back, next session, we will see if the harpies are able to do anything
Survive.
with this.
Oh, it's game on that one now. Nobody kicks my dog.
All right, so that's where we leave it. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. And Matt can count us out.
All right.
Everyone say goodbye.
3, 2.
Bye.
Everybody say goodbye.